Ну,
doesn't mean you need to say it.
посмотрим, как теперь будет.
This is the right choice. You can.
Посмотрим, как теперь.
This is the right choice. You can.
Надеюсь, там буквы видно достаточно. О! Твоя любовь сейчас будет.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very nice. You look great.
Thank you. So do you.
Cheers.
Ничего
Good to see.
себе, уже целует.
I ordered you some tea.
Thank you.
You
That's
like tea,
perfect.
right?
I do.
I mean, you're not English, but I'm sure you drink tea too.
I still like tea.
О, твои ноги любимые, Джафаров. Любуйся.
Cool. So how have you been?
Good. Busy.
Yeah, busy.
Yeah. Work. It's been overwhelming.
You told me, what was it you said? You said you work in a charity or something, but I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. What? kind of
Non-profit animal shelter doing cat rescues.
Как я мучил кота. Блин. Я бы ответил про собак, но я бы мог рассказать, как я мучил кота в детстве. Ну ладно. Попробую.
Oh, cat shelter.
Yeah.
That's interesting because you might have met some cats that I've been in contact with.
Really?
Yeah, did a cat come to you, I don't know, like 6 weeks ago or so, like a ginger one with white spots? Do you
We get
remember?
lots of those.
Yeah, I guess. Well, this was so funny, right? Me and some friends, we were just out and, bored like you are. And there's this cat, like in my neighborhood, I often see it. It's very friendly, like this
yeah.
ginger one. And it came up to us like that, right? And we were taking it, like playing with it. But then we decided we'd tie a little rope around it and attach fireworks all along. It's so funny.
Oh.
And then just lit it. And it was like, like that, just went mental. Actually, I've got a video. I'll show
Oh,
you.
you're joking.
No, it was phenomenal. Look, wait. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, actually. Where is it? Look, there he is, the little shit. Look. See him?
Oh my God.
You see him?
No. How could you do that to a cat? He trusted you. He came
Wait,
up
look,
to
look,
you.
this is
no,
where the firework
no, I don't want to see it. You're terrible.
What do you mean?
No, you're absolutely fucking terrible.
It's,
I'm going to call the cops.
It liked it,
no,
I think.
No.
In the game, that's cool. In real life, totally illegal.
Блин, опять пропустилось. Зачем он озвучивает звуки? Ну, наверное... Там как тебе объяснить? Нужно задать задор девушке. Они же эмоциональные девушки, существа. И нужно имитировать звуки, там кривляться. Бу-бу-бу-бу-бу-бу. Тем самым ты их заряжаешь энергией, и потом ведешь их и на первом же свидании чпокаешь. Ну, наверное, так это работает.
Oh, cat shelter. In the game, that's cool. In real life, totally illegal.
Totally illegal. Отвечу свой вариант. Я знаю, что надо льстить. Но я мужик.
Cat shelter. Oh, nice. I'm actually more of a dog person myself.
That's great. We have
Small
dogs at the
dogs.
shelter too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With the cats?
Well, not in the same cages.
They fight, right?
No. Well, they would, but we have them in another area.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't like the dogs? Or you
I do like the dogs.
Okay, great.
They need more help with the cats, so that's what I do.
When you find something that she's passionate about, try and engage with it. Don't change the subject. Don't block her. Give her a chance to open up and connect with you. Otherwise, you're more likely to shut her down for the rest of the date. So what does your work entail there? Are you holding a ball of string all day playing with the cats? Has it got
No.
serious stuff?
That's part of it, but actually we do transports nationwide, so if the shelter's full, then we find someone who can take it elsewhere in the country to save its life. That's actually the reason it's been really busy is a cat I had adopted. I've lost him, so...
You lost it?
He's been adopted, and I opened his cage and he ran out, and I don't really know how to tell the people.
So he's like somewhere in the building, or
Yeah,
it could
hopefully.
be anywhere?
It could be anywhere. He may have found his way outside. But I don't know how to tell the people, so maybe you have an idea?
Надежный человек, на которого можно положиться. Но я не совсем понимаю, при чем тут кривляния всякие и веселость. У меня так друг есть, очень веселый один, семейный человек. Он когда мы с ним переписывались, ну, по играм познакомились, он постоянно там кучу смайликов везде ставит. Прям смайлики, смайлики, смайлики. Я это вообще ненавижу, думаю, бля, какой смайлфак, блин, отвратительный. А потом, когда мы с ним в реале увиделись, я понял, что это абсолютно оправданно. Он постоянно что-то там ржет, там эмоционирует как-то. И, сука, по-моему, раньше всех женился. Гад эдакий. Посоветовать ей соврать, чтобы проверить, согласится ли она. Дебильный вариант. Но мне интересно посмотреть, что будет. А так правду лучше сказать.
So no one knows yet, right? The boss doesn't know. Only you know, or some other people?
Yeah, because I'm the one who's in charge of transports. So.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It kind of looks bad if you say you lost it. So why don't you just find a similar cat and, you know, buy one or whatever, and put it in the cage? Yeah.
I mean, I guess that could maybe work.
Yeah,
it's
check.
possible.
I mean, go and have a look, see if there's a cheap cat for sale somewhere that looks the same.
We might have another one in the shelter. I might try that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wow.
This is sneaky, a little bit risky, but if you're interested in finding that perfect girl, then it's important to think about how to find out if she might not be as good as she seems, and something like this will work.
I actually don't think
Пикапер
you told me
одобряет.
what you do.
Oh yeah, I didn't, did I?
No.
Ой, я что-то пропустил, что они там сказали. А, про работу спросила. Скучная правда. Есть вариант веселая правда там или интересная правда? Так-то, конечно, лучше шутить. Но я хочу солгать. Мне просто интересно посмотреть.
You don't know? I thought you would have checked, you know, Googled me or something.
No.
No? Because I'm in the news at the moment because I'm one of the top real estate brokers in the country and just closed $1 billion deal with the Trump, Donald.
Really?
Yeah. Big stuff.
You like him?
Well, I like money. He's got money.
He's
so
not
I
a good
guess I like him.
person.
Well, real estate's real estate, right? I'd probably sell something to Saddam Hussein or Osama bin Laden if they were still with us.
That's a little concerning,
rest
but
their souls.
I guess if you're good with business, that makes sort of sense.
Yeah. I mean, money's money, right? And let's imagine I get this Billy from Donald Trump and then I give it all to charity, right? Give it to a cat shelter. Then it makes it good, right?
Deal?
Deal.
You
billion.
give the money to the cat shelter.
I can give some money to the cat shelter.
Then it's fine.
$5 or something. something.
Okay.
Give a little back.
Sure.
Вау, это еще
Lies will get
протянуло.
you into trouble, and unless you move very, very fast, you're going to get caught out. And even if you don't get caught out, it's a recipe for disaster. So if you're not satisfied with where you are in life, work to change that so that you never need to lie.
So what do you do outside of work?
What do I do? So I do some fitness stuff, and I study languages.
Great.
And what else? I play chess as well.
I don't know how to play chess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't know how the
Ты чё,
pieces move?
тупая?
Or you can't play very well.
I can move them, I just don't know how the
You know
game
what they're
works.
called? Like the horse and
Is there a rook? Is
Yeah,
that
rook.
a thing? Yeah.
Rook or castle,
Okay.
yeah.
I know some.
Okay, well, it's quite easy to learn, and it's really, I think it's quite cool for the brain. My mum bought me a chess set, and then I
Great.
thought, okay, it can't just sit there, I'm going to learn how to play.
Cool. You have to teach me.
And what else? I like photography. It's probably actually my major hobby. The thing I
Really?
spend the most time doing is photography.
Oh, that's great. Why do you like it?
Блин, почему нету видеоигры? Ну, хоть один пикап будет с видеоиграми. Неужели у меня вообще не будет шанса никогда в жизни? Ладно.
Well, actually, there was this time when I just borrowed a friend's camera and I just took some pictures and I loved it. And then everywhere I was going, I was looking at things and thinking, oh, that would make a nice shot. That would make a nice shot. Took some pictures of friends and, you know, they all used it as their Facebook profile.
Нет, ты знаешь, что не скажет,
like a
типа,
headshot.
фу!
Yes,
That's cool.
I just really got into it, and I guess
Бабам-
I might have
Нет,
some.
Сейчас, не сбивай мою мысль. Типа, надо Б говорить, что это дополнительный заработок, потому что бабам нужны бабки, чтобы ты зарабатывал, им насрать на твои хобби. Что там любишь, там, фотографию, там, игры, неважно, лишь бы денег побольше. Эй!
Talent, so you know, I keep it, but it's just a hobby. I'm not thinking about it too seriously.
Well, it sounds like you're having fun. That's
Yeah.
great.
I can take your picture if you like. Do you like having your picture taken?
Sure, yeah, we could try.
Cool.
I could use a new profile photo.
Yep. When you have something that you like doing, why not be a little bit passionate about it? Tell her why. Try and, you know, get that infectious emotion spread to her. So yeah, that's the right answer.
So I actually do photography too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What camera do you use?
It's Canon 5D Mark III.
It's a good one. It's better than mine.
Oh yeah. What do you have? iPhone.
A 40D, and yes, and an iPhone. But I use a 40D. Yeah, and I actually got into photography because I modeled.
Okay.
Kind of still do a little bit here and there.
Поснимать тебя в белье. На съемке кинопорно-сайте. Что? Что за последний вариант? Как ты такое вообще придумать мог? Ты что, Соус Парк какой-то?
It's really interesting that you said that. Let me tell you what I think about that. Hang on.
Okay. Oh my God, are you serious?
What?
That's disgusting.
I was only joking.
No, no.
Hang on a minute. I might need to go to fix this in the bathroom. Go back.
Ай, Ричард, как ты мог такое придумать?
I know it's so hard sometimes, but just try and hold it in there as long as you can.
Он знает, что это бывает сложно. Давай про порно-сайт.
So you model. Yeah, I was going to say, right, but you know, you mentioned it first, so I guess I can, but I definitely saw you on a website. You know, do you have your campaigns and videos and different things in different places?
Yeah, just a portfolio online.
Yeah, I think there was this video on Pornhub. What was it?
No.
I don't remember. Like
Someone that looked like me,
deep
maybe.
throat something, but it was, yeah,
No,
it was definitely
it was
you.
certainly
definitely
not
you.
me.
Don't be ashamed. Come on.
No, it just wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay, it wasn't you.
Wow.
But just so you know, like you sure can suck a dick.
Oh my God. Fuck you. Out.
Where are you
That's
going?
disgusting.
Let's make some movies.
Отличный
Dirty
комплимент.
little bugger.
Что, про белье еще спросить? Не знаю, вдруг проканает. Ладно, не буду. Я вот этот вариант не очень понимаю. Типа шутка. Если шутка, то я его хочу выбрать.
What, like hand modeling or something?
No, not usually.
Like catwalk?
Catwalk.
Because you're not very tall.
I'm not very tall. No, it's rare that I get to do catwalk. A lot of glamour, fashion sort of shots, very fancy dresses, extreme dresses, or hair.
Okay. This is a kind of PUA neg. It's okay if the girl is being very cocky and bitchy, but this girl's actually quite nice and sweet at heart, so she's not a stuck-up model, so you don't really need to punish her with it. So this joke was a little bit too mean.
Все-таки шутка.
So you got your cap shelter work, you did some modeling, you did some photography, so you're already pretty busy, right?
Yeah,
do you have time for anything else?
I like to hike a lot. I like to be outside, you know, being in the shelter and modeling, you're usually indoors, so it's nice to get outside, and I don't like being in the gym, so hiking is like my way of working out.
Yeah, it's very good exercise
It is.
and fresh air and all that as well.
Yeah. But I also really like, you know, staying in sometimes and just like watching a movie.
Oh, movies, okay. What's like the best movie you've seen that you really loved recently? I know it's hard overall, so like.
Oh, it's
recently.
so silly. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure movie, but Jurassic World.
Первый вариант уже зануда какой-то. Куриные мозги. А что, хороший фильм? Наверное. Парк юрского периода. Который новый, что ли? Нет, он, по-моему, по-другому называется. Ничего не понимаю. Ну, давай-ка шутливый вариант. Про куриные мозги.
Wait a minute. Why did I invite you on a date? If you like that, you've obviously got a pea brain.
No.
How can you like that movie? It's shit.
Because it's silly. It's not supposed to be serious.
But it's not entertaining, it's not funny, it's just dumb bullshit. Only an idiot could like it, come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know.
What's your IQ? Did you have an IQ test? You probably weren't even smart enough to click the button and say start.
You know, I think I'm going to stay here and finish my tea because I'm so stupid. And you should maybe go down the street to the library and find yourself a smart girl.
Well, I don't even need to go to the library to find a girl smarter than you. You could find one, I don't know, like retarded mental institute.
Good.
It's a very, very dumb movie, but she's still a sweet girl and she might have other good points other than her taste in films. So, a little bit harsh, wasn't it?
Так, а что за фильм-то? Парк юрского периода, но он же хороший, блин. Или там что-то другое? Хороший фильм, нравится.
Oh, Jurassic World, yeah, marvelous, absolutely marvelous. The direction, the dinosaurs, the acting is a tremendous script. It was wonderful,
Really?
wonderful, amazing movie, fantastic.
Не, ну он что-то
You just
заливает
reminded
прям.
me, I might go and watch it again tonight because you just reminded me, and it's just majestic.
Good word. Yeah. Glad I inspired you.
We've got that in common then, so we like the same movies. I was so worried you'd say something like, I don't know, The Godfather or Citizen Kane or whatever, so that's great.
Yeah, it's good.
In this case, you needed to be honest, saying me too when it's not really true. You don't like Jurassic World, do you? So feel free to say.
So what sort of movies do you like?
Про собак, блин,
I know
нельзя
everyone says it,
говорить.
but I do have
А про фильм надо
varied
говорить.
taste. So if you looked at my iTunes, I've got foreign movies, you know, Korean, French,
Wow.
Spanish.
A lot of subtitles.
Yeah, lots of subtitles. I'm not scared of subtitles. And what else? I've got like the silly action movies, all the Schwarzenegger stuff, and then like the De Niro. De Niro. De Niro,
okay.
De Niro. It's like De Niro and Pacino. So yeah,
Right.
we can use that for
You
the
like
genre.
them? You like them both?
Yeah, like the mafia stuff, Heat,
Great.
you know, all of
Anything recent?
that. So. Recent movie.
Хотя бы про реальные фильмы говорят. Мы с ними с тобой вместе. Вариант. Блин, прям какой-то погромист. Ой, не-не-не, господи. Ладно, короче. Короче, такая ёба, типа. Все, фигня, надо постоянно там бабки зарабатывать. Что-то варианты какие-то отстойные. С ним с тобой вместе. Это либо шутка, либо пошлость. Вот, если шутка еще норм, если пошлость не норм. 50 оттенков серого, блин, ну. Как это может быть, блин, лучше, чем парк юрского периода? В-вариант, ну, мудака какого-то занудного. Что думаешь, Джафаров? Мне все варианты не нравятся. Мне кажется, Б вариант мудачины, но давай возьмем.
Actually, I just threw my TV in the trash, and I don't really go to the movies. I think that, you know, when it comes to all this, there's just more important things in life to do than sitting down watching something passively. Why don't you read a book?
That's true. That's fair. I actually kind of like that answer.
Good, good. This is an option, you know, where you've chosen to be a little bit out there, a little bit straight and direct, but then she's actually followed you into it and validated it. So it's quite risky, but when you take a big, you know, position like that and you can convince them to it, it's very attractive. And I like, you know, really talented actors, but
Sure.
what do you think? Would you be a good actress? Could you like cry on call?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably not.
Are you a good
That sounds
liar?
hard. No, I'm not. I'm really
'cause
not.
That's kind of connected, right?
I can lie for like a minute and then I feel really bad about it and I admit it right away.
So I'm not sure if you'd be good, but do you have any other talents?
I play the violin.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Since I was like 5.
Какие
And
все
you still do it? You
просвещенные,
kept it
блин.
up?
Not as much as I should, but yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
Thanks. It's
Где бы
hard.
в находке таких девушек найти? Пачка наличных. Показать ей свой член. Хочу член показать. Это явно лучший вариант.
Well, playing the violin is great, obviously. I don't know if I can compete with that as far as talents go, but I do have something that I think you're going to be impressed with. Like,
Okay.
I'm just sending you a picture. Do you have your phone here?
No, I'm sorry.
Alright,
I left it
okay,
in my
I'll
car.
send it, so you're going to have it to keep.
Okay.
But let me show you this. I've just sent it to you. Look at
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, that's
Yeah.
no. That's not okay.
Ooh, it's very... What do you mean it's not okay? It's way above average. But 10 inches.
You're dreaming. And
What's
I'm
wrong?
leaving.
What are you doing?
Oh.
You like small dicks or what? How sweet, you gave her a lasting record.
Ну-ка, давай, про наличные хочу шикануть. Сделку с Трампом совершил.
Well, playing the violin is great. It means you're talented. And,
Yeah.
you know, I'm kind of a deal maker, you know, like a businessman.
Right.
And I like getting to the point and making deals all the time. So I've got a deal for you.
Okay.
I want to see you 2 days a week. And basically you give me an hour of your time. And in return...
Откуда
What,
ты?
You've got this.
Like play the violin for you for an hour twice a week.
Well, it's a stack of cash. So
Right.
I'm going to need more than violin. You could play a flute, you know, and different
Wow.
things like that. And then the money's yours. But I mean, I need to be able to tell you what I want you to do. It's not like mutual. So I'm gonna think. I'll have some different fantasy scenarios. You know, you might need to come as a cheerleader or a maid or whatever sometimes. But really never more than an hour.
Okay, so like what else are you hoping for?
It's really, you know, for me, like I'm busy, I'm a businessman, and I can't be going out, meeting girls all the time.
So maybe a maid? Do you need like a maid?
Well, I've got someone who does cleaning, but you could wash me in my jacuzzi maybe. Wash my body.
Yeah, like a sponge bath or something. Yeah,
something like
nice.
this. Sometimes if you, I mean, I'm happy to pay for some massage lessons as well, so you can start with a massage sometimes.
Yeah.
But let's just start with something simple, and then each week I'm going to have different fantasies, and I'll let you know in advance what you need to wear and whatever.
Yeah, and I'll take this in advance.
Yeah, that's this month.
Great.
And then, are you going now? So I'll see you on Wednesday, 8 p.m. I'll text you the address. Money won't buy you love. Remember that.
За деньги любовь не купишь. Эх. И бесплатно ее не найдешь. Делать своим языком. Либо пошлость, либо какие-то трюки там трубочкой скрутить. Ну ладно, выберу нормальный вариант.
What area do you live in, by the way? Do you live close by?
Kind of. I live in the northern part of Chelsea. Are you close?
Now I'm not too far. Just bought a place in Soho, so
wow,
I'm quite close by.
That's a great area.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, I wanted to get a cool place with a view, and you know, I like the area. So
yeah, that's
it's cool.
awesome.
Have you ever lived anywhere else, abroad or anything?
Only in the States.
Okay. I actually tried living in a few places.
Really?
Yeah, I lived
Не
in
бомж, а
Rio.
брутал.
Wow.
Of course, lived in London, lived in New York. Yeah,
That's really
lots of
awesome.
different places.
It's really, really cool.
Rio's very nice.
Is it?
It's a little bit dangerous.
It's a carnival.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have carnival. It's like 2 weeks. It's pretty crazy. And New Year's is big there, but you know, very nice weather. It's got the beach and very beautiful city.
That sounds fun.
Well done. Now, what you need to do is think about the things in your life that are kind of show-offy, where you went to school or your possessions, wherever it could be. And then if you do want to brag about it, which you don't have to, but if you do, then you can do it in a smooth way like this, where you just encourage her to ask you the right questions so you get a chance to show off.
А у меня нету, блин, квартиры. Что мне теперь делать? Как мне впечатление произвести? Своим хвостом? Ну, это все знают.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
Жалуюсь к себе. Давай, это мой вариант.
You know, I kind of feel like maybe you don't like me. Yeah, I mean, people say they like me, but I just get the feeling that they don't. And now I just started getting this feeling from you.
I don't know why. I mean, having a nice time.
I mean, I think I'm a nice guy, but just people, I don't know what they want. Like girls like these asshole guys that treat them like, you know, bad and...
Не неудачник, а чувственный и тонкий человек.
Watch football and drink beer. I don't really like beer.
Неудачник.
I mean, is that so bad?
Нытик.
No, it's
Baba.
okay. It's
Yeah?
you shouldn't worry so much.
It's okay.
Yeah, of course.
You're just saying that.
No.
I don't believe you. I mean, you're like my mum. My mum says I'm great.
No, you shouldn't sound like your mom.
I never believe
that's
that.
weird. You shouldn't sound like your
No,
mom.
like this, you know? Like, she's like, oh, you're okay. You don't need to change. Everyone should like you. If they don't, it's their problem. And
Well, sure. Yeah, you shouldn't worry so much.
I just want people to like me.
You're fine.
I want you to like me.
I like you.
You do?
Yeah, you're all right.
I hope you're telling the truth. I really do. Not manly at all. You should never have done that, and don't ever do it again in the game or in real life. And how about your family? Do they live?
Я думаю, с
do they
некоторыми
live in
это
the city as
сработает.
well?
No, I moved away from home.
Кто там пожалеть
Yeah?
Which
хочет?
is, yeah, it's sad. I miss them. I miss seeing them.
When did you leave? When you were like teenager? You ran away?
No.
Rebellious teenager?
No, for school, and then I
Okay.
just stayed here.
But you get on well with your family, you don't hate them?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I actually, I have a twin sister and we're very close.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
С близняшками. Давай попробуем мизантропа включить. Или с Давай с близняшками.
Twins?
Yeah.
Wow. No way. That really gets me thinking. Because, yeah, I've got all of these, you know, fantasies. And I didn't know you had a twin, so maybe... Yeah, so for example, like when we're already having sex, like obviously not now because we met recently, but when we're having sex already and we're kind of dating, and then sometimes you could send your twin and I don't know, and then I'm having sex with her, but then you come in like, surprise, you're having sex with my twin,
Right.
and can I join you as well?
Yeah.
And like, I know, let's see which twin is better at giving blowjobs, and then let's compare your asses, are they identical, and are your
Right.
pussy's identical,
Yeah.
and all of this stuff. It's going to be brilliant. I'm so happy. It just doubles how much I like you. And I already liked you a lot.
And this is actually just nothing new for me, and it's rather boring, so I'm
Nothing
gonna go
new.
give her
So
a
how
phone
many
call.
times have you done it? How many men have you shared? What? This is one of those cases where you don't say what you think. So obviously if you meet a hot girl who's got a twin, a normal man's going to think very, very, very first thing, need a threesome with those two twins. But she knows that, so don't say it. That's fine. It's just funny.
Давай теперь мизантропа включим.
You have a twin? I'm actually so jealous because I hate most people, but I get on well with myself. So if there was another of me or even another, like triplets or
Sure.
something, and we could all just hang out and like, I don't know, just diss other people, talk shit about other people because we like each other and we're all the same. Like,
Yeah,
so cool.
but maybe I'd like your brother more than you.
My brother?
Yeah.
Why? He's the same.
You look the same, yeah.
Well, I mean, you could meet him if I'm busy. No, I'm joking. Of course, I'd always want to meet him. Yeah, if you like me, then you meet my brother as well. It's like double fun for you, right?
True. Sure.
Да, Вега бы хотел.
If that's true, don't say it. If it is true, guess what? Don't say it.
Ну блин, теперь все, эгоистом, мизантропом никак не замутить, ужас. Ладно, давай на романтику. Есть у вас особая
Twin,
связь?
wow, that's
Yeah.
really interesting actually. You know they do loads of studies on
Да не,
twins.
зря я это
Yes,
выбрал, я бы
I
такое
do.
не
Did they do
спросил. Я
anything on
же
you, like
атеист.
psychological
No.
studies, psychic
No.
tests or whatever?
No, it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun, though.
Do you have some like special
Только разве
bond?
что
Like if I pinched you now, I won't do it, but like if
В
I
качестве
pinched you really
шутки.
hard, would she kind of feel it? Oh, my arm feels strange.
I don't know. We could do it and I could text her see if she felt something.
Try that later.
Yeah.
But you get on really well? Or you're competitive?
We
Like, how's your
do.
relationship?
No, we understand each other very well. We always know each other's emotions without having to say it.
That's very nice. So you have
Yeah.
someone who's always like supporting you and who understands
Definitely.
you.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Now be careful of falling into the dirty guy trap. You didn't do it, and this choice is the right one. Well done.
So, what about your family?
I've got family.
Okay, good.
No, I don't have any brothers and sisters, and people say that makes me like selfish, but no, I don't
Does
think
it?
so. No, I don't think so. And I'm quite close to my mum. My dad's Italian, so I see him sometimes, but less often. And what else? I have five children.
Really?
Yeah, but they don't live in the country. They're like all in different countries, so that's okay.
You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay, good.
No, no children and no wife.
Okay, that's good. That's ideal.
Аккуратно. Давай член, сразу вариант с членом.
You
Я
work
даже
in the shelter, but
дочитывать
do you
не
have any
буду.
cats yourself?
I do actually. I have two.
Oh, okay. Tell me about them.
Let's see. The one of them, he's actually really special needs. He's deaf and he has asthma. He's allergic to like every food in the whole world. The other one's just really sweet and kind of gentle.
Oh no! Look what happened.
Oh my god!
Такая улыбочка еще.
Game over, motherfucker. You blew it.
Game over, motherfucker. О, теперь тренажеркой хвастаться. Давай на бывшую поноем. Наверняка пол сердечка
my
дадут.
mum and my family, and actually I keep in touch with some of my exes as well. Hope you don't think that's weird.
No, I do the same.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my exes yesterday, and she was telling me like she misses me and stuff. Now she's dating Drake.
Oh.
And she's like, you're much cooler and better and whatever. But that's all right. But good for her. She's in LA doing her modeling stuff and
Sure.
whatever. Moving on is always good. She wasn't the one, so I had to just get rid of her and let Drake have her.
Yeah, good for her.
Unless she specifically asks, I don't think this is something that you needed to reveal.
So, do you go on many dates?
Так, давай. Альфача врубим.
It's funny you should mention that. I was thinking of a way to say, but actually I need to leave soon because I've got some other chick waiting. I forgot. Becky or Sam.
Yeah, you should definitely get going.
Yeah, well, but no, we have time to finish our tea and stuff.
Не, она спрашивала, как часто он подходит знакомиться.
Really?
Yeah,
You don't mind?
not at all.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna go meet her, and we will be in touch.
Sure.
You got the check? Is it all right?
Yeah.
I'll get it next time.
All right. Loser.
Although if you're like me, you probably have an endless schedule full of countless women. You don't need to tell them all about it.
Эх ты, блин, настоящий Казанова, а. Эх, я знаю, что надо выбрать честный вариант, но так хочется и в уши подуть. Давай дуем. Я хочу херовое свидание провести.
No, I don't really date. You see, I'm kind of focused on work and whatever. But when I met you, I thought, this girl, she's got something. So that's why I invited you. No, don't really date.
Okay.
Well, why would you have chosen that? You want to appear like a guy that's just asexual, that's staying at home, doesn't have an interest in social life that women don't like? No, you want to present the opposite. Just not to be too much of a playboy, but having some dates is fine, so you didn't need to say that. And what about you? Do you go on a lot of dates?
I mean, I would say, I guess, average,
What's the average, 16 a week?
For you, maybe, a couple times a month, I guess. It's kind of hard dating in the city. It's not exactly easy to meet people.
Yeah. Where'd you meet them usually? Online or real world?
I have tried the dating apps, but I don't like them. I like meeting people in real life.
It's better,
you get a
right?
better idea of, who they are.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of girls do you like?
Ладно, не буду прикалываться. Самый красивый вариант.
So for me, the most important things are that she's kind, thoughtful. I like intelligence and curiosity. That she's interested in finding out new things. That she can talk about different subjects. I guess for me, that's the most important stuff.
It's a good list.
Very good. By focusing on the non-physical, you actually show that you're a serious guy. Now, if that's what you want to show, that's the way to do it. It shows that you thought about what kind of girl you need in your life, and it's more than just blonde with big boobs. And tell me, what kind of men do you like?
Tall, dark, and handsome, typically.
Normal.
But really outdoorsy. I guess maybe he can be husky sometimes. Kind of looks like a lumberjack, maybe.
Okay.
Твердый английский стол. Что подсказал? Типа, окей, это интересно, этот вариант выбрать. Ну ладно, давай.
Okay, that's interesting. Kind of different from
Yeah.
from the average.
And hard to find.
Yeah. Nice one. You didn't fall for the bait, and this is one where she, could either be trying to get a reaction or just by chance it happens. And the key again is not to get emotional and fall into justifying yourself, proving yourself, asking why, calling her wrong or whatever it is. So just be cool with it.
Ну,
Tell me,
логично.
what music do you like?
Well, play the violin, so I do like classical. But I like classic rock too. I like a lot of 80s. Michael Jackson.
Не, я бы также, наверное,
That's cool.
ответил в данной
You like,
ситуации, но
rap
я не
music?
задумывался о
I like rap
таких
music.
процессах.
Yeah, a bit. I'm not as
Типа ты
familiar
будешь
with it,
выглядеть,
though.
как будто оправдываешься, там если что-то другое будешь отвечать. Отзеркаливает позу. Ну, естественно, Б, я хочу просто пропустить фейковый вариант.
No, that's all wrong. You need to learn some stuff about body language if that's what you really think. After 10-15 minutes of speaking to a girl, if you notice that your postures are kind of matching and she followed your lead there, then it means that she's very comfortable, relaxed with you and probably attracted. I think it's important to know what people want, right?
Yeah.
So it's good that I think it's maybe a personal question, but I'm glad that we both know what each other likes.
Yeah, I think so.
Спать с моими друзьями. С бисексуалкой. Какая грубость. Но мне интересно вариант С прогнать. Что там скажет?
Usually I can tell just by watching a girl and the way she moves, but with you I'm not quite sure. So tell me, how are you in the bedroom? Have you got some moves?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, it's a bit of fun. How would you rate yourself out of 10?
I don't know. We should...
Imagine I called your ex and I'm like, look, tell me, how is she in the sack?
I mean, I've never been dumped. Is that a fair answer?
Never been dumped? That sounds pretty good to me.
All right.
This is not bad, a little bit of a challenge, maybe a little bit too much for a first date, but not bad and brave.
Ну, меня даже похвалили за такой вариант. Хотя я думал, он неправильный. Он полуправильный. Интересные варианты, хочется их все попробовать. Попробую супер романтичный. Он, наверное, невероятно глупо будет выглядеть.
I don't know if you feel this too, but I just feel an incredible connection with you since maybe the moment I met you.
Sure.
And I've been in love before, of course, but I just feel all those feelings again and more, and I think it would just be perfect to...
Oh, I'm sorry. You're really nice and I like you, but I'm just not
You
that
don't
serious
love me?
right now. No.
You don't love me?
No. Not yet.
Да блин.
You know, I don't know if... Oh, you little sweet pea.
Посмотрите на этого милого котенка. Ну-ка, теперь про жвачку хочу. Представим, что она курит.
Listen, I just really want to kiss you right now, but first, do you want a bit of gum? I mean, your choice, if you want to have some.
Is it bad? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, did you maybe have some
No.
garlic or...
No, I just had the tea that you got.
Okay, well, that's okay. Well, here it is if you want it.
Thanks.
Oh, Vito, that's just rude, man.
Ну, справедливо, наверное, сказала. Типичная женская логика. Одеваться откровенно, но при этом, если смотрят, то гады проклятые. Так, неуверенного интеллигента изобразим.
Listen, can I kiss you?
I mean,
Would you mind?
it's not always attractive to ask if you know.
Isn't it?
It's more fun if you just kind of go for it.
Really? I should just
Yeah.
jump on you?
I mean, maybe not so extreme, but you shouldn't.
Okay, you ready?
You shouldn't
I'm gonna
ask.
do it. Are you ready?
Let's try again another time.
Okay. And I won't ask.
Right.
Got it. Really? You had to ask? No, all wrong.
Отстойный выбор.
When you find something that she's passionate about, try and engage with it. Don't change the subject. Don't block her. Give her a chance to open. This is sneaky, a little bit risky, but
Ладно.
lies will get you into trouble, and unless you move very, very fast, you're going to get caught out.
Давай идеальное свидание проведем, короче. Котики.
A cat shelter, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're just doing that, and I guess you don't get paid like
No.
millions to work there.
No, it's very small and usually actually free.
Yeah? Very cool.
Yeah,
Ладно,
it's good,
понятно,
it's nice.
милые
It
беседы.
helps out.
Мотаем.
When someone does something like this, you know, charity, something that they really care about, don't tease it, don't take the piss, don't be rude about it, connect on it. So what does your work entail there? You like, you know, holding a ball of string all day playing with the cat?
А, который кот. Пускай правду
Well, you know
расскажет.
what? I think you should
Здесь
just tell the
послушаем.
truth, because it's always my philosophy that nothing bad can happen as long as you tell the truth. So I think you should own up to it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
If you can show good moral fiber, why not, right? It's a good thing to do, and it makes you look good, and at the same time giving her some good advice.
I actually don't think you told me what you do.
Oh yeah, I didn't, did I?
No.
Ну, вообще он, да, я и говорил, что он айтишник, а тут... Ну, пускай пошутит, не знаю. Почему скучная, правда? Ладно.
Actually, I
Пускай он
run
пошутит,
an
а потом
obedience
правду
school for
расскажет.
small pets like gerbils
так
and
вот.
hamsters and whatever, you know, teaching them how to, you know, be good pets, basically.
No, you're making fun of my shelter thing a bit. What do you really do?
Oh, well, it's not that interesting. I'm a QA manager at a software company. But
А,
don't
ну
need
вот,
to bore you
нормально,
with the
да.
details, right?
All right. fair
Нормально разговор повел.
When a girl asks you what to do, if you do something that's not so interesting, or if you just want a little bit more humour, you can say something like this and it will get a smile. The key though is that when she perseveres to ask, you stop the joke at some point and, you know, turn serious again.
So, what do you do outside of work?
What do? So I do some fitness stuff and I study languages.
Great.
And what else?
И фотографии.
I play chess.
Это мое призвание.
Yep. When you have something that you like doing, why not be a...
So, I actually do photography too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Так, ну, в этот раз пукать не будем. Сафаров. Ладно, батю слушаем. Слушаем батю.
Well, that's cool. Actually, I know a lot about it through the photography.
Всего два варианта.
It's quite hard work, isn't it, actually?
Yeah.
People think it's easy, you know, just sitting there having pictures taken. but
Yeah, there actually is a lot of hard work. You have to know all your best angles and, you know, be
practice
able to...
posing and
Yeah,
whatever.
and have emotion in your face. You can't just have a blank
Yeah.
face, and that's actually much harder than people think.
Especially at the end of a long day, right? You're tired and the lights are on
And the shoes hurt.
yeah.
Yeah,
But there
definitely
are
hard.
pluses, right? So did you get to travel to any cool countries for modeling?
Never out of the country yet, but I've been to a lot of states and different cities.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, good. Well done. Now think about how you can apply this as well in your life. Think about how even if you're not connected to a subject, you can kind of learn how to be empathetic, not pathetic, and try and put yourself in their position, feel how they might feel, and think about why they would choose to do that. So, you know, that kind of thought allows you to have very nice connected conversations, and this is an example of it. So you've got your shelter work, you did some modelling, you did some photography, so you're already pretty busy, right?
Yeah,
do you have time for anything else?
I like to hike a lot. I like to be outside, you know, being in the shelter and modeling usually indoors. So it's nice to get outside, and I don't like being in the gym, so hiking is like my way of working out.
Yeah, it's very good exercise
It is.
and fresh air and all that as well.
Yeah, yeah. But I also really like, you know, staying in sometimes and just like watching a movie.
Oh, movies, okay. What's like the best movie you've seen that you really loved recently? I know it's hard overall, so like.
Oh, it's so silly, but it's kind of like a guilty pleasure movie, but Jurassic World.
Я до сих пор не понимаю, что плохого в этом фильме. Ну ладно, поприкалываемся над ней из-за этого. Допустим, это херовый фильм.
You really like it?
Yeah, I had to be honest, it's a guilty pleasure movie, and it was recent. You asked recent, it just came into my head.
I don't know if it makes you look kind of dumb, or if it's
really,
or if it's like honest and sweet, that you know, cute that you like it.
I hope honest and sweet.
Probably, because I'll tell you, like one of my favorite movies is Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sure, yeah.
But if you like it too?
That's silly.
Yeah.
But it's silly. It's the same.
Alright, nice one. Okay, cool. I like it.
Чё глупого? Отличные фильмы, бля.
Don't judge me for liking Predator. Notice that this is playful, it's not insulting. So if you can find that perfect line where you're able to tease without hurting people, you can use it quite often, and there's an example. Good choice.
So what sort of movies do you like?
I know everyone says it, but I do have a bit.
Что там дальше? Блин, я не хочу Б выбирать. Остальные варианты отстойные какие-то. Ладно, давай А.
I missed it at the cinema, but I just saw 50 Shades of Grey. Have you seen it?
No, I heard it was bad.
As a movie, it's bad, but you know what's cool? It's just all this stuff about, you know, tying girls up and having a little dungeon in your house where you have all of the, you know, all of the accessories and whatever.
It's a little silly, a little over the top.
Are you, I mean, is it too personal for me to ask, but are you into any of that stuff? At least, you know, blindfolds, handcuffs, being tied up?
Might be too personal for now.
Okay, well, I like it. Okay, but, you know, in the real world, don't get so sexual so fast. Keep it chilled, wait till you know she's going to be into it, and slowly, bit by bit.
Ну, фильм-то говно, конечно, хотя я его не смотрел, но обзоры видел. Так С это шутка, что ли, получается? Потому что мне казалось, что это пошлятина, типа мы с тобой хоум-видео снимем. Если это шутка, то окей. Просто вот тот максималистский вариант какой-то.
I'm thinking of a good movie, but it hasn't been made yet. Let me tell you about it.
Sure.
The stars, me and you.
Okay.
The location, what would be good? Like an all-white bedroom, you know, just everything white.
Все-таки пошлятина.
What's going to happen? Well, I guess we'd start with some gentle kissing, move on to some sucking and licking.
Oh my.
And then take it from there. So
no.
It's going to be great.
You're joking.
Am I joking? Do you want me to be joking? Then I'm joking.
Okay.
I got you there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You had me a little nervous.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I wasn't thinking of that. Just being silly. Yeah. So movies. Yeah, I like action movies basically. Action, like, you know, Schwarzenegger, Stallone. These kind of classic action movies.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. You know, if you do like filming movies, cool, but wait till you're in a relationship, or at least you've slept with her a few times. Then she might agree.
Ну что за дебильный вариант остается? Какой-то максималист, блин. Нет времени на фильмы. Что это такое вообще? Добавьте еще вариант нормальный. Там, ну, допустим, посмотрел там несколько интересных фильмов, а не 50 оттенков серого. Отличная коммуникация.
Actually, I just threw my TV in the trash, and I don't really go to the movies. I think that, you know, when it comes to all this, there's just more important things in life to do than sitting down watching something passively. Why don't you read a book?
That's true. That's fair. I actually kind of like that answer.
Good, good. This is an option, you know, where you've chosen to be a little bit out there, a little bit straight and direct, but then she's actually followed you into it and validated it. So it's quite risky, but when you take a big, you know, position like that and you can convince them to it, it's very attractive.
Не понимаю.
And I like, you know, really talented actors, but
Sure.
what do you think? Would you be a good actress? Could you like cry on call?
I
Я
don't
тоже
know. I don't know,
телек, не
probably
знаю, лет
not.
6
You
назад,
sounds
наверное,
hard.
смотрел. Впечатление.
What area do you live in?
Проживет, мы знаем.
Well done. Now, this is not an absolute.
Ну, провальную шутку. Почему провальную? Ну, ладно. Я слышал о такой теме, что типа девушки просто смеются, если ты им нравишься. И неважно, какую-то чепуху мелешь. И они просто так свою симпатию выражают смехом, а не потому, что ты комик отличный.
Oh, can I tell you a joke?
Yeah.
I've got a brilliant joke. Okay, how does it go? What is red and smells like blue paint?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you?
No.
Red paint.
Yeah, that's good.
Brilliant, right? I love that
Absolutely brilliant.
Шутка
One of the
юмора.
biggest signs of interest that a girl can give is if she laughs at your lame jokes. Doesn't mean you need to consciously remember this lame joke and use it, but you can pay attention to, you know, moments where you think, hang on, she's laughing and I didn't really say anything funny. Yeah, don't worry, it means she likes you. So learn that lesson. And how about your family? Do they live in the city as well?
No, I moved away from home,
yeah?
which is, yeah, it's sad. I miss them. I miss seeing them.
When did you leave? When you were like teenager?
Ну, давай про связь особую.
Twin, wow. Now be careful for.
So, what about your family?
I've got.
А если я не выигрывал? Я попробую вариант с добротой пробить. Он какой-то более такой универсальный, что ли.
You know, it's quite important to me that when someone is very kind to other people and stuff. So,
Sure.
do you do anything for other people?
Actually, yeah. I've helped with relief work with the Red Cross.
Okay, what, you flew to some war zone or something?
No, just like disaster areas like floods, hurricanes, tornadoes.
Okay, so you volunteer and go and do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very cool.
Thanks.
You know what, I mean, when someone does that, they're obviously not going to be evil, basically.
Right.
So it's great, right? Or
Yeah.
selfish even. It means you're very selfless.
Yeah, I hope
I
so.
like that. It's very cool.
Thanks.
Yes, good. That's right. It's a way to build attraction because you're challenging her. And anytime someone kind of proves themselves, justifies themselves, works to get your approval, it makes them want the prize more. The prize being you in this case. So it's the right choice.
So, do you go on many dates?
But to be honest, yeah, of course, I'm single, so I go on a few dates.
Sure.
But haven't met anyone special yet. I to be honest, I do have another date planned like this week.
I guess that's okay.
But you know what, we're not together like a couple
Right.
yet, so I'm
Right,
not
right.
gonna lie and say, oh, you know, I
Well.
already know you're the one for me or whatever. let's take our time, and if we get serious, then of course, you know, I'm a monogamous guy. I'll just be honest with you. I do have another date lined up this week, but
Well, thank you for being honest.
yeah, and you're really cool, so
Thanks.
exactly. Remember, honesty is the best policy. You know, and you'd think in dating it doesn't apply, but you can see here how being honest is refreshing and actually builds attraction. So try and be honest in cases where it won't hurt you, like this. And what about you? Do you go on a lot of dates?
I mean, I would say, I guess, average. You know,
What's the average?
Так, ну, моральные качества.
So for me, the
Помним.
Very good. By focusing on... And tell me, what kind of men do you like?
tall, dark, and handsome. Typically, but
Normal. Okay. Nice one, you didn't fall for the bait, and this is one where she, you know, could either be trying to get a reaction or just by chance it happens. And the key... So tell me, what music do you like?
well, you know, play the violin. So I do.
After 10... I think it's important to know what people want, right?
Yeah.
So it's good that... I think it's...
Так, что тут? Ну, тут один только вариант, естественно, из предложенных.
What colour are your eyes? Are they blue or kind of grey blue?
Bluish
yeah?
gray.
Yeah. Excellent, well done. This is one of my personal favorites. It's a very smooth way to go from just having a conversation to having a really intimate, spicy moment.
Хороший трюк, надо запомнить. Не, мне кажется, это классный трюк. Типа, какого цвета у тебя глаза? Это так и немножко романтично, и прикольно. И сближающе. Ну да.
You know what? I'm
Других
having
вариантов
a really
нет.
nice time
Нет.
with you, and I'm really happy we met.
Me too.
And I would just like to... Most of the work in going for the kiss is when you do the non-verbal stuff that builds that seductive bubble. So you've chosen the right thing here. That's exactly how to do it.
Супер соблазнитель.
When someone does something
100%
like this, you know,
правильных
charity
выборов.
is something that they really care about. Don't tease it, don't take the piss.
Не считая
don't be
того
rude
момента
about
с
it,
фильмами.
connect
Но
on
я
it.
до сих пор... Я утверждаю, что там
If you
дурацкий
can
вариант.
show good moral
Какой-то
fiber, why not,
максималистский.
right? It's a good thing to do, and it makes you look good.
Типа,
At the
ой,
same
ничего
time,
не
giving her
смотрю,
some good
ничего не
advice.
делаю.
When a girl asks
Real
you what
life.
to do, if you do something that's not so interesting,
Так я и говорю, что ты у нас там вообще талант. Что у нас осталось? 4 эпизода. Что это еще за хентайщина прозвучала? Следовать за ней в паре кварталов, пока не познакомиться с тобой. Что?
Yep, nice one. You definitely want to be in front, and you want to pay attention to the amount of space between you because you want to leave enough room for her to comfortably slow down and stop.
Поднять ее? Что? Схватить, типа? Ну-ка, давай, поднимем ее.
Yo, hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
Hang on a second. Look over there. Is that a fox in those trees?
What
Have
do
a
you
look.
mean? What? Don't touch me! Let go! What are you doing?
Why not?
You weirdo!
Come back.
Batista bomb.
I'm pretty sure this is illegal. It's also very dangerous. You could get hernias, many different spinal disorders, and she could beat you. So don't do it.
Ну-ка, давай самый неуверенный вариант.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes?
You're very attractive. Can I get your number?
In your dreams.
По-моему, у нее русский акцент.
Very polite, but way, 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 way too fast.
Давай вот этот вариант.
Oh, hey, excuse me. Hang on a
Hey.
second. Look, I just saw you, and if I didn't come and say hi, I'd definitely regret it all day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure. This is a nice option for a daytime opener. It's sincere, so you can always say it anytime you see a girl that you're very attracted to, and it brings out a smile in them, makes them feel good. So even if she does have a boyfriend or something, you're actually doing good work by going around and saying this to women. I'm Richard, by the way.
Какая уродина.
Kate,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
And what are you up to today?
I'm going to meet a friend now.
Hang on a second. Is
Пипец, у тебя
it a boy or a
стандарты
girl?
завышены.
It's a girl.
Okay, that's good. And look, I hope you don't mind me asking, but we're in a park, yeah?
Right.
And you're wearing heels and a dress. What's that about?
I just had an interview.
Oh yeah, looking for a job?
Yes, I am.
У нее чисто русский акцент. Мне кажется, что она русская. Ну или славянка какая-нибудь. Да, вот сейчас кадр, конечно, хороший. У нее фейс. Богатого парня и не работать. Строится стриптизерша. Ну когда про богатого парня. Меркантильная баба.
Hang on a second. Why are you looking for a job? You could just, I don't know, find some rich guy and then just sit at home reading magazines, doing your nails.
You
What do
mean
you
like
think?
a rich guy like you?
Well, maybe. Could do worse.
Oh, bullshit. You know what? If I were looking for a rich man, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be you because you look like a hobo.
A hobo.
Джафаров.
Now, even the gold diggers out there don't want to be called out on it, so it's never worth bringing up money and things like that in relation to a woman and her relationships.
Джафаров, ты даже от обратной стороны предугадал. Его назвали бомжом. Эй. Ну давай комплиментиками ее осыпать.
Well, I'm sure you'll get the job because, you know, you seem very elegant and I don't know why, you seem very intelligent as well.
Thank you. That's nice to hear.
Quite weak
Нет.
in this case, quite deferential, not the best answer.
Ну
You said you
ладно.
just had an interview over there. What was
Yeah, right.
that?
Just in the restaurant over there.
And there's the restaurant right on the park, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
That's quite a fancy one. That's
Yeah, it
a pretty
is.
good place to work.
I like it.
And is it, I think it's Italian food, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken,
yeah, it's
right?
Italian, Mediterranean cuisine and stuff.
Well, that's good because it's very tasty. But for me, I don't know, if I worked there and
Yeah.
if they had free food, I'd just be, I don't know, like getting huge.
Really?
Yeah, you need
That's
to find
the
out if they have
problem.
free food there. If
Oh,
they
okay.
do, don't know.
Перевозить наркотики. Да, вот тебе перевозить наркотики. Работа. Либо А, либо Б. Но мне кажется, Б лучше. И Джафарову тоже.
Well, you know what? I actually know a lot of restaurant owners in the city, and it's always interesting their story. Some of them started even as waiters, some of them as administrators, and then they worked their way up to manager, owner, and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, you're still young. Who knows what will happen in the future?
Yeah, actually, you're right.
This is perfect because, again, you've resisted that urge to help. You know, I can help you. I know these people. I can help rewrite your CV, whatever it is that a lot of guys have and the standard guys have. But the guys that she's most attracted to wouldn't do that. So you need to, you know, stay cool and answer in a way like this. You don't know her well enough after 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes to be helping her. Save it until she's your girlfriend.
Согласен, что не стоит так рано. Уже что-то там.
My job? Well, I'm a salesman.
Oh,
Yeah.
Олень.
that's nice. What do you sell?
Now I sell
называется?
software, and actually I started selling like cars and even double glazing back in the day. And now I sell software, so it's a lot more relaxed and it's quite good. I like it. Good being a salesman. You get to meet lots of people.
Oh, I guess. Right.
Yeah. And tell me, you know, I was just talking to my friends, and they're looking for jobs at the moment as well.
Oh.
And they told me that they're kind of bitching about immigrants all the time. So what do you think? Because you're like unemployed, looking for a job. What do you think about the immigrant situation?
Не понял. Выбери ее точку зрения. Типа, ну я против иммигрантов. По идее, значит, за. Ну не знаю, ладно, давай выберем что-нибудь.
I think it's okay. I actually like the idea very much because immigrants bring diversity and, you know, it's a good thing.
Нет, я не соглашусь.
Well, I don't really agree with it too much because you have to think you've got a culture, right, in a country, and then when you let in too many people from another culture, they have to really integrate, learn the language, make friends with the local people. Everyone has to get along well, and that's multiculturalism, and that's when it works.
Yeah.
But when you've got people coming in that aren't part of that, you know, you can't really say, okay, you know, as many can come as they like, right? So it really depends actually on the immigrants, their attitude, and, you know, whether they can integrate, because it's really beautiful when people do integrate.
Yes, true.
There are many ways to build attraction, but this is actually one of the most powerful. If you can use intelligence, reasoned argument, and change someone's mind, it's really, really cool and sexy. So obviously try it in real life, and well done for picking the right solution in this case. Well, you know what? Regardless of whether you're for or against immigrants, the very cool thing that they bring is all the food. Yeah, because like in England, we've got so much tasty Indian food. It's just delicious. We've got Chinese food. It's wonderful. And that wouldn't happen if we didn't have such a cool multicultural society. So that's definitely a positive. It's fantastic food.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe I'm just hungry now. I'm thinking about food. You've got the restaurant thing. But what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah, it's Mexican.
Yeah, vegan power.
Yeah, they're tasty, of course. I like all that. But, you know, it's a little bit unhealthy. I'm more like a, you know, organic, healthy kind of guy.
Okay.
If you don't like something, feel free to come out and say it. If it's too much, if it's too negative, it's bad. But from time to time, it just shows a really shocking honesty that women find very rare, refreshing, and attractive. And tell me, can you cook?
No, not really.
Well, come on, what about boiling an egg or, I don't know, scrambled eggs, other egg-based dishes?
No, I don't like it.
No, pasta? Oh,
No.
you can't cook or you don't like it?
I can't and I don't like it as well.
Wow.
Нихера себе охеревшая баба. Тогда лучше бы ты хорошо делала минет. Это самый правильный
I'll
вариант
tell you
данной
what, darling.
ситуации.
You know, a girl needs to have some talents in the house. So
Okay.
if you're not good at cooking, you better be real good at sucking dick.
What? You're
It's the way it
fucking
goes.
freak.
Saying how it is, babe. Never a truer word spoken. However, it should never be spoken outside of the game. So don't say stuff like that. It's true, but don't say it.
Вот почему эту игру запретить хотели. Очень жаль. Я люблю вкусную
That's a
еду.
shame because it's, I don't know, it's such a nice thing to be able to cook something sometimes instead of going to restaurants or ordering food. Just buy all the ingredients, make something lovely. So that's a shame, but don't worry.
Okay.
Here we are being honest, and it also works because she knows it's not good that she doesn't. She knows it's a negative, and so why not say it? Why approve of it? Correct. I do cook a little bit from time to time. Quite like it.
Oh, that's interesting. What do you cook?
I like Italian
Бутеры, блин.
food. I like healthy
Вареников
food.
сварить.
Oh.
So yeah, I've got a few like specialties that I make.
Yeah, that's great. I think men are better at cooking than women.
Yeah,
Yeah, all great chefs are men.
well that's actually true.
Ну да. Я тоже об этом подумал. Давай целоваться.
One thing men are definitely better at is kissing.
What? Promise me you're never gonna do it again.
I promise. Although that's probably world record speed for getting your balls touched, fondled, it's not the way you want it to happen.
Блин, какой-то самый из всех вот этих свиданий, это самое такое сексистское, что ли. Короче, у фемок бомбанет. Ну, у них уже бомбануло от этой игры. Давно еще они ее пытались запретить. Но вот от этой вот ситуации, от этого свидания, тут больше всего таких моментов, где у фемок бомбануть может.
But yeah, the men are good at cooking, but actually I go as far as saying men are better at pretty much everything.
Oh, come on, you're kidding, right?
Should I be kidding? Well, let's
Yeah.
assume I meant it. Like, what's something women are better at, do you think?
Everything.
What? Bodybuilding, powerlifting,
That's only one side,
Formula
okay?
One racing.
No, women have
Football,
better
hockey.
intuition. Women are better artists. Women are better musicians.
Da Vinci, Michelangelo. What?
I don't
famous-
know, that's stupid.
Oh, maybe in the past women weren't
Actresses
allowed to.
and whatever. Everyone is women.
Playful's always good, so that's a good option.
А, юмор? Окей. Свингерская вечеринка.
Such nice weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And do you do any outdoor activities, or you're usually inside?
Oh no, I love it. I
Давайте,
like
Фаров.
walking. You see, I'm in the park right now.
Yeah.
Я ее
And
почти
Yeah.
соблазнил.
Actually, I like riding a bike. I
Yeah.
have a bike. And I'm fond of climbing and stuff and
Wow,
different
quite a lot
activities.
then.
Yeah, I like it.
I would have never guessed that you're an active kind of girl because you've got. I guess you don't have like huge nails or anything, but
No.
long hair. I don't know. That's cool that you're active. This should be part of any conversation where you go from stranger to wanting to see them again, getting the number or instant date, whatever it may be. You need to take it to things that they like to do because you're looking for that reason to see them again, that common connection or that date suggestion that you can come up with.
Спросить, когда месячные. Оставить ей свой Steam ID. Наконец-то хоть что-то. Ну давай сначала этот вариант.
Well, look, I want to meet you again soon, but can I ask you a personal question first?
Maybe.
Do you have your period coming up?
What?
Because, well, if you
What?
do, then we should just wait or meet another time because then it's
Oh
kind of
God,
pointless.
you're just like all others. You just want to have sex.
Well, man, woman,
Oh no, that's disgusting. Gross.
no? I did hear about an app where you can put in all your goals and their period dates and it tells you, you know, that you shouldn't bother meeting them that day because they're probably on their period. However, really, really, really awful. Plus, you can always do other things.
Ну-ка, Steam ID давай.
Well, let's keep the connection. I tell you what, take my Steam ID. It's Gambler
Sorry,
PUAT.
stop. What?
You don't have Steam.
No, I don't.
You know what it is?
I don't.
What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not talking to you.
Seriously?
I don't know what she's doing, but anyway, like I said, Gambler PUAT for me. And what's my PlayStation 1? Gambler PUA training.
Че? Че ты
Well, let's
сказал?
keep the connection. I don't know what she's doing, but anyway, like I said, Gambler PUAT for me. And what's my PlayStation 1? Gambler PUA training.
У тебя нет Стима, ты че вообще, что ли? Это смешно было.
Okay, cool. So my idea would be that, I don't know, we pick a day when the weather's good and we could
Okay.
ride bikes and I could even bring a few snacks and drinks and have a little picnic.
Ah,
I think that would be great,
that's
yeah?
a nice plan.
Excellent. Cool, so put your number in my phone and
Yeah, sure.
we'll sort it out.
Okay. Here you are.
That's brilliant because you've just got such a logical step to then suggest doing this for the date. So it's the right option. Well done.
Давай наберем. Я ждал этот вариант еще в первом.
I'll call your phone right now
Scenario.
so that you've got my number too, right? Otherwise you won't know who's calling.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay, it's ringing, is it?
Yeah, it's buzzing.
Okay, cool. So you've got my number now as well.
Okay.
If you're going to be getting in touch with her, it makes sense to give her your number. She can also go and, you know, check out your Facebook and do some snooping if she's that way inclined.
Давай, на неделю.
What's your schedule like over the next few days?
Let me think. I'm a bit busy, but on Thursday. Thursday is good. I can.
You're free on
Ой, ты
Thursday?
пропустил
Yeah.
такой момент смешной.
Remember that every time you're speaking to a girl that you want to see again and you're going to get her number, you have to include this step. So well done for choosing it here. Make sure you build it in as part of your real life dating skills. You always find out what she's got coming up so that you know when you can see her again.
Там момент был, короче, это, как с ней, типа, связь поддерживать, и вариант дать ей Steam ID. Она такая, типа, запиши мой Steam ID. Она такая, что такое Steam? Ты че, не знаешь, что такое? Че за херня с тобой? Вообще, о чем она с тобой говорить, тупая? И уходит такой психанутый. Отлично. Уйти не улыбаясь. Я джентльмен, я выберу вариант А. Сейчас, блин, понабегут пикаперы, типа надо брутально уйти, как будто ты не заинтересован, чтобы у нее интерес поднялся.
Well, it was so lovely meeting you. Really
Yeah.
nice. You're just a wonderful girl.
Thank you.
Really special.
Thank you very
Cool.
much.
See you then.
Yeah, bye.
That's all right, but you know, it might seem a little bit counterintuitive, but the warmer the goodbye, the worse, because then she's very sure that you like her and she's very sure that you'll message and she's more likely to go into that playing hard to get role because she knows you'll keep chasing, but still not too bad.
Казанова. Да, был отличный
Yeah,
вариант.
nice one. You
Со
definitely
Steam'ом.
want to be in front, and you want to pay attention to the amount of space between you because you want to leave enough
Ну, я
room
уже не буду ради
to
одной этой сцены
comfortably slow
переигрывать.
down and stop. This is a nice option for a
Почти
daytime
11.
opener.
Ну, давай
It's
дальше.
since-
Я, наверное, успею все пройти. Второго пилота. Какой второй пилот, блин? Вы о чем? Этот уродец похож на меня.
You want to go out with someone that makes you look good. They should be, they should look pretty good if possible, at least dress well. They should be someone that puts you in a good mood, has a positive energy, and if possible, you know, one that actually likes talking to girls.
Я ни хера не понял. Это на сленге что-то типа? Вместе знакомиться?
But first, we need to set up some code words, right?
Yeah.
So if you're talking to a girl, but then you decide you like that one, then you're going to say, this girl's crazy. And that means you like that girl.
Okay.
And then if you like the other one and you want to do the switcheroo, you're going to say, oh, Richard, I was just thinking about that time in Italy. All right, that
Yeah.
one. And then if you decide that you don't like the girls, you can just say, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to go as well. Whatever, right? If we don't like them. If you like the girl and you want to take her home, then you can just say, what could you say? Does anyone want some chewing gum?
Куда ты пропал?
Perfect. So those are our code words.
Yeah.
If you go out with your friend and you talk to lots of girls, you would find that you have situations where you said, I thought you liked her. No, I didn't. Well, why was I talking to her friend for 30 minutes? I don't know. I thought you liked the friend. So in order to avoid all these kinds of miscommunications that can happen, it makes sense to just spend a little time thinking about the possible eventualities and coming up with the code words. Even though it does sound a bit geeky, it actually really helps in practice.
Ну да, я тоже что-то в недоумении. Я же выбрал страшного чувака. Почему тут красавчик какой-то? Вы мне покажите, как будучи страшным кого-то склеить. Зачем эти все
I
лощения?
feel like you're going to get lucky tonight. I can just feel it.
Yeah, I feel it too, man.
Oh, look at those two.
Well, yeah.
Which one do you like?
I like the blonde one. I don't know. I don't know what to say to her.
You don't know? Go on, give it a go.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be embarrassed.
All right.
Про 100 баксов трюк знаю. Тут, короче, я понял, это урок, где тебя учат становиться тренером пикаперов. Пикап-тренером. Про такой трюк я слышал.
I'll tell you what. Have you got any cash, any notes? Just while we wait, I've got something cool.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to show you a magic trick.
Yeah. There you go.
Right, so I'm going to take this $100, put it in my pocket, and it's going to make you talk to those girls
Richard, come
because you're not getting it back until you talk to them.
on. Well,
You agree?
yeah. Okay.
Cool. Rather than you guys just hanging out at the bar, not doing anything, and having a shitty night, why not use this as a way to get each other talking to women?
Наверное, по очереди надо.
Going in together is what a lot of guys do. It doesn't work too well. Much better if one of you goes in, kind of warms things up first.
What should I say?
Давай за задницу.
Dude, these look like a couple of really dirty sluts. So just
yeah.
go up to her, say, look, you've got a sexy ass, just give it a slap, and she will love it and just start making out with you.
Yo, Rich, I don't quite sure about that.
Yeah, man, yeah, it works every time. Just grab her ass, but you've got to be confident. That's the difference. So if you can be confident, it'll work. Give it a go. Go on.
So, okay,
Get in
let's
there.
go. Whoa, 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 what a nice sexy ass.
Fuck off,
Whoa. Hell is wrong with you? Tough bitch.
jerk.
Вот это пощечина была.
Awful. Terrible advice you gave.
Зато смешно получилось, зато поугарал над другом. Я думаю, у нас бы так и делали в основном. Или делают даже. Ну-ка, давай, про самим собой, давай, про Звездные войны. Представим, что тут Street Fighter.
Have you seen the latest Star Wars?
No.
No.
Oh, why?
Well, we don't like it.
How can it be? It's the most amazing movie of all time, I think.
Well, sorry, we don't think so.
Oh, it's Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and all the droids, the Jedis. Come on, it's great.
I'm sorry. We want to talk to each other. Oh, sorry.
Yes, okay.
Никому не интересно мои хобби.
You should be helping your friend, so letting him talk about Star Wars as much as he loves it, very low chance of success.
Ну а что делать, если ты реальный гик? Хотя реальные гики на таких тусах, наверное, не находятся, ну ладно. Пьющий гик. Гуляющий гик. Что за опенер про помолвку? Я даже не знаю, что это такое. Ну, в смысле, что за... Именно что за опенер. Посмотрим.
Why don't you use the engagement opener?
Oh, yeah,
yes,
right.
always works, that one.
Yeah.
That's like 102% chance.
So, I'll do my best.
Yeah, man.
It was a beautiful day.
Oh, hi girls.
Hey.
Hi.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
My friend dated a girl for a month, and yesterday he proposed to her. Do you think 1 month is enough time to figure it out everything about a person?
I
No.
think yes. You think no?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's too quick, you know.
I don't think so. I'm happy for the girl.
Well, I must agree with you. I think it's too soon. And by the way, my name is Greg.
I'm Greg. Vicky. Nice
Oh.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And you?
Monica.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This is an opinion opener, so it's very engaging, hence, you know, engagement opener, but it's also very engaging. It gets you into a conversation. If you're not super comfortable talking to girls in bars, this is a great one to start with, and it's a good choice in this case.
Ну а если это ложь? Ну 10, наверное, долго, он там не выдержит столько. Вот, пару минут где-то.
You want to allow enough time for him to say something to the girls, get a response, go a little bit further than that, get them comfortable, make sure that they feel good, and then you join exactly at that time. If it's too early or too late, it could be all wrong and mess things up. So around a minute looks right, but when they're kind of engaged in a conversation together, ideally smiling, you can get in there.
Если с серийной убийцей творится, что тебя рвет. Ну-ка.
Whoa, what an amazing party.
Yes, and the glove is so nice.
Yeah, I like it. Definitely I like it.
Yo, Greg, man, I don't feel too good.
Are you crazy?
It's alright, babe, I'm only joking, nothing there. Look, shake my hand.
It's not funny. I don't want to shake your hand.
Shake my hand.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, girls, I'm joking, come on. Destroyed it for you, yeah?
Oh.
Ah, they weren't so good anyway.
Все оправдывается.
Congratulations, you chose one of the best things in the game. It's actually something my friend Alex does in real life and gets in a lot of trouble. Nearly got beaten up a few times, so you should probably not try it, although in the game, I agree, it's pretty damn funny.
А когда я про серийного убийцу, мне интересно.
Wow, what an amazing party.
Oh, great. So I see you've met the local serial killer. They call him the bonsai killer because he kills children and he leaves a little bonsai tree on them. But apart from that, he's a very nice guy. Anyway.
Richard, don't expose me.
So I'm Richard. Nice to meet you.
Vicky.
Vicky. And your name?
Monica.
Excellent. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This kind of funny stuff that makes them laugh is kind of good in some way. You know, it's that friendly banter. But on the other hand, you know, it takes a little bit away from the relationship because it seems like you're competing or trying to make him look bad.
Только другу. Давай с тобой
Yeah,
мутить.
so that was pretty good
Чёртов
anyway.
баб.
But, oh, dude, did you see the match yesterday?
Oh yes, these Irish pricks made us.
Yeah, man, that was awful. Everything was cool, and then like 10 minutes from the end, just all went pretty shit, to be honest. But what was the referee doing? That was messed up. I don't know.
I think he was blind.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, if all good, like win the next 2 or 3 games, should be okay. Uh-oh, no, not what you want to do, because as soon as you focus on your friend, the girls can start talking to each other, and then everything can just disintegrate. So
Я думал,
be
там вообще
careful.
провал будет. Причем тут книги, там этого диалога вообще не было. Давай, эгоистично.
Yeah, I like books as well. Actually, I read a lot. I have the Kindle, the paperwhite one, like one of the newer ones, and it's got better contrast. So, you know, the old one was grey, and now the text is like more black and white. And when you change pages, it's faster. But I like reading on that. I don't like reading on like an iPad or something, because then you always like, oh, I need to check my email, or, you know, let me play that app, or, you know, do something that distracts from reading. I like audiobooks as well, you know, sometimes listen to them when I'm walking or in the car, something like this. And yeah, so it's just, yeah, I like reading books. It's good.
Yeah, that's interesting.
By going on about yourself, you have the chance of boring the girl. If you bore the girl, she could tap her friend on the shoulder and say, yo, let's go dance, let's get out of here. So it's not what you should. And by the way, what are you drinking there?
Champagne. It's
Yeah.
pretty good actually.
Oh, cool.
Cheers.
Amazing.
Cheers.
Чин-чин. Никогда
Oh,
не слышал.
ladies, let me get you another one.
Oh, thank you.
Gentleman, eh?
Yeah.
Стыдная история про него.
So you two are good friends, right?
Yeah.
So would you say you share things and always do things together
Well,
and stuff? Yeah?
Yeah, sometimes.
Usually, yeah. That's good because, listen, he's my friend and all, but actually I really like both of you. And we've got like one blonde, one brunette, and it's kind of my fantasy to, you know, have a threesome with girls
Are you
exactly like you.
insane?
So what do you say? He's going to keep buying drinks all night, champagne, you get wasted, and then back to my house, and first both of you, and then just you, and you watch, and then you, and you
Are
can
you
make
crazy?
a video. You can take photos, right? And then you both again, and then like a different position, and I've got some
You
things
know what?
to...
No, stop. Fuck off.
Yeah? Oh, fuck,
Come on.
fuck off. Lesbians. Now, this is one of my moves, obviously, but in reality, it's very bad. You actually do achieve more when you're good to your friends and they're good to you. It works much better than if you're both selfish, trying to steal each other's girls. Amazing, but true.
Давай-ка подставим друга.
You know, Greg, he's like my best friend. He's so cool. Well, he's usually cool, but actually there was this time when we were in school together and we were on a class trip and he actually shit the bed, just everywhere, all over the bed. And in the morning, like everyone could smell it, like, Greg, you shit the bed. He's like, no, it wasn't me. It was already there, but I didn't say anything, like anyone would believe it. And then what else happened? And he's even still saved in my phone. As Greg the bed shitter. Amazing, right? But no, look, seriously, he's still a great guy.
Well,
He just
I
shit the bed.
think you should probably cancel our drinks.
Oh, you don't want to, like, cheers, Greg the legend?
No, no.
Alright, okay,
No.
I'll go cancel it. Dude, hold up.
It was disgusting.
Yes, I think we should leave before they come back.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's absolute genius. It's not being a good friend, not being a good wingman. So, obviously, not a good thing to do.
Ладно, выберу самый адекватный вариант.
You know, Greg, he's actually my best friend, such a great guy, because, you know, I've got lots of friends, but you never know who would really be there for you, right? But there was this one time where I just had this horrible situation, broke up with my ex-girlfriend, and I called him at like 4 in the morning, and he said, I'm going to be there right away. And he got out of bed, came to me, and was talking to me, you know, all through the morning and stuff, didn't sleep. And it really made me feel better. And I knew, because he could have said, oh, I've got to sleep, I'm busy, I'm going to work tomorrow, whatever. But he was really there for me. So since that day, I realised, you know, he's a super guy. And that's why he's my
So
friend.
nice to have such a wonderful friend.
Yeah. This is one of the most powerful moments in the entire game, because if you can do this kind of thing for your friends, and if they can do it for you, it has a huge effect. When you say things about yourself, it's bragging, it's bad, but when someone else says something about you, it's incredibly powerful. So think about something nice that you can say about your wingman, and try it next time. Yeah, so that's good. Anyway, look, hey Rich, he needs my help. I'll just get the drinks. Hang on a second. Alright, what have you got here? What did you get me? Whiskey Coke? Yeah. Hope it's a double. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
So, cheers everyone.
Cheers.
It's a nice one.
And you normally drink champagne?
Yes, I really like it.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
about cocktails?
Oh, no, not
Vodka?
really. No.
Beer?
No, definitely
How
not.
about beer?
Not really like the taste.
Yeah, I don't like beer as well actually. Strange, but hang on a second. Hi, it's my mum. It was her birthday today. She's just
Wow.
saying like thanks again and whatever. Have a look. What she looks like.
Whoa, she's so pretty.
She looks young, right?
That's why you're so handsome.
Oh, thanks.
То есть у него уже есть девушка, он просто так подбадривать пришел. Но я как суперсемьянин задвину, границы обозначу.
Well, that's nice, thank you. But actually, I've got a girlfriend and I love her and she's so special to me. And I was just coming to talk to you because, you know, Greg likes your friend Vicky, and I was like, okay, I'll talk to this one. And then, you know, you're nice, but what can I, you know, what can I say?
See.
Well, you don't need to leave. We
Well,
can...
no, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk to this guy.
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Oh, Vicky.
Sorry, man.
Richard.
Yeah, I
What's
just
wrong?
I told her I have a girlfriend. I'm not, you know. What do you want me to do, lie?
Yeah, of course. I like her a lot.
Okay, I could have
I thought
pretended,
she's the
I guess.
one.
Right, next time I'll pretend, but
No.
live and learn, yeah?
Damn, Richard.
On to the next one. You blew it for him, right? Well, what you need to do is to keep the girl just interested enough that she'll stay with you and not drag her friend away. Ideally, she leaves with a good impression of you both so that she encourages her friend to see your friend again.
Хреново из меня, друг. Ладно.
Thank you, that's nice of you to say. And actually, you're so pretty. You've got such a
Thank
sweet
you.
smile.
Thank you, nice to hear.
But you're a little bit shy, right? Am I right?
Maybe a little bit.
But that's cute. I like shy girls.
Thank you.
Yeah, shy girls are normally good girls. But what is it they say? It's always the quiet ones. There's some like English expression. The quiet ones are trouble.
Well, maybe it's true.
Yeah, true about you?
Maybe.
All right. The worst situation here is if your girl gets bored and wants to leave and drags his girl away. And girls often do that because they're way more loyal than guys. So you need to keep your girl interested, and so as far as you can without being dishonest, you want to work hard to make her like you.
Вот это интересный выбор. Даже не знаю. Сепарировать их как-то не очень хорошо, но с другой стороны. Отвлечь. Джафаров, пикап-мастер, как ты думаешь, что лучше? Я, наверное, все-таки больше к варианту А склоняюсь. Отвлечь. Ну, давай послушаем пикап-мастера. Может быть, впервые ты облажаешься.
When the girls can see each other, they can find a moment, you know, where there's a lull in the conversation, and they can get out of there. If you turn them away so they can't see each other without kind of, you know, looking back, then it makes it much harder for the conversation to break up for either party as long as they can't see each other. So it's the correct option. What food do you like?
Well,
Открывай свои
I'm a
уроки.
vegetarian for 6 years now. Can you believe it?
And you're still alive?
Yes, as you see.
Okay. No, but seriously, do you feel healthier with it?
Yes, actually, I feel much better.
Okay. Seems quite trendy at the moment, and I saw lots of documentaries like this one, Cowspiracy, Forks Over Knives.
Раньше сказала, что она
And it's all, you know,
вегетарианка.
about how eating meat is bad for the environment, having plant proteins or whatever is better. So that's cool. And you're a healthy person in general, then?
Well, yes, I think so. And actually, I really love animals, so I just can't eat them, you know.
Do you have some animals?
Yes, I have a dog.
Okay.
What about you?
В смысле, ты пикапил
I
Улькиору,
have
что
fish.
ли?
I have an aquarium with fishes.
Или
Nice.
учил Улькиору пикапить? Так Улькиору ты хер чему научишь. Я его учил, как линки делать. Плинкинг Street Fighter 4, он все забыл. Лично, блин, его учил. Показывал. Он нажимал. У него все получалось. А потом все, победила его сущность. Выяснить логистику? Что? Про ее хобби. Ну давай про хобби.
Can you do anything active apart from
Well-
reading? I mean, reading could be active.
Do you mean sports or something?
Yeah.
Well, no.
No?
No.
Zero.
Zero. Well, walking.
Well, you need to
Walking.
walk from your house to different places.
Yes.
Yeah?
Can we count it?
Not really. You don't play like volleyball
No,
or.
I don't.
Да неужели хоть одна нормальная
No.
девушка тут, блин,
No, that's
No.
so strange.
Well,
с
I
которой я
don't
бы
know
мог
Gym. You've
поговорить?
never been a member of a gym,
Well, maybe I was.
but you didn't go.
Yes, I think so.
Well, that's funny. Well, you look alright anyway. You're in
Thank
good
you.
shape, so
Thank you.
it hasn't killed you yet. At some point, you need to start working for your friend and finding out the necessary information. So staying in this conversation is okay, but you could be more helpful if you found out the stuff that would help you later when you want to close the deal.
Seems like they're getting on very well together.
Yeah, I think so.
Поженить. Уйти. Ладно, по-нормальному выберем.
Yeah, they look great together. First, they're actually both quite tall, so they're matched like that. Because he actually likes tall girls, and it's so hard for him to find someone his height. That's really cool.
It's
But
really
he's such a
wonderful.
nice guy. How is she? Is she a good girl?
She's a wonderful girl.
Yeah?
I think your friend is very lucky.
Alright, well hopefully they make it, but let's just chill and see what happens.
This is very nice. You're not saying it publicly, you're not saying it to her, but you're saying it to the friend, because you know that after this interaction, they're going to speak about him, and you want the girl that you're talking to be saying very nice things about your friend. So it's the correct choice. Nice one.
Другое место, да хер знает. Ну пусть первый вариант.
Oh yeah, that's what I think as well anyway, but hang on a second. Yo, Greg, what do you want to do, man?
Oh, maybe we should go bowling.
Bowling now?
Yeah.
It is 1 a.m, it's a good time for bowling. What do you think, girls?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I
No,
don't think it's a good idea.
Greg,
No.
ты
It will be
дебил.
great. Come on.
You're already
Let's
wearing
go.
their bowling shoes, aren't they?
No, they're not. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm not.
sorry. Okay,
See, you left it to him, and he's a dumbass, isn't he, right? You're the wingman, you need to help him out.
Да боулинг это не совсем спорт.
Monica, what do you think? This place is getting a bit dull,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should make a move after party time, yeah?
I think it's a good idea.
Alright, let's get
Yeah.
Vika and Greg and get out of here.
Yeah.
Guys, go
Yeah.
for after party.
Yeah, it will be
Yeah,
great.
come on.
Come on.
Think it's a
She
good
wants
idea.
to.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
of course.
definitely.
All my
Я не
ideas are
знаю,
good.
что такое
Okay, let's
свингерская
go. Let's
вечеринка, серьезно? Ну, короче, это сексуальная оргия. Если в двух
Brilliant. This is
словах.
exactly the way to do it. You don't want
Где
to leave it to
партнерами
him,
меняются.
and you want to first persuade your girl so that there's two people that already want to do the thing. Then your friends are going to be three, and the final girl is going to agree to it because she's just going to be outvoted.
Казанова.
You want to go out with someone that makes you look good. They
Так, я не
should-
понял, какого хера в качестве пилота? Ну-ка.
No, wrong. Because you want your wingman to look cool and be able to hold his own. Whereas a girl wing woman is actually a pretty cool option, your ex is just going to get in the way because she doesn't actually want you to get any girls. Whereas a girl wing woman is actually a pretty cool option, your ex is just going to get in the way because she doesn't actually want you to get any girls.
Ни хера не понял. Так, уродец-то где, блин? Я не понимаю. В качестве второго пилота, я понимаю, это так Ричард в роли второго пилота, и он помогает вот этому симпатяге познакомиться с девушками. Но ведь Ричард-то не урод. А, кстати, может быть. Смотри. Раз, два, три. Тогда вот подходит. Типа, симпатичный парень.
You want to go out with someone that makes you look good. They should look pretty good if possible, at least dress well. They should be someone that puts you in a good mood, has a positive energy, and if possible, one that actually likes talking to girls. Oopsie, that might get you in trouble later on. Not the best choice. Although it seems very geeky to set up code words, it will help you in situations where you want to communicate something to your friend without the girls understanding what it is.
Uh-oh, look at those.
Не, ну тебе помощника надо взять, поэтому я считаю, помощник там не то что не симпатичный, а именно более такой активный должен быть. Который прикроет, скажем так. И вот как-то в этом случае отвлечет внимание. То есть не обязательно там красавчик лощеный. Тем более у этого Ричарда уже девушка есть. Он не знакомится. Он так просто потусить пришел. Ну, урода в каком плане? Если там аборган какой-то прям... то, конечно, нет. Офис. Секс на работе. Ех, Європа. Україна — це ж Європа. Кенді Краш. Давай, Candy Crush.
Oh, no way, you still play Candy Crush?
Don't tell anyone.
I'm gonna tell everyone.
I am. Of course I am.
Level 495. Are you kidding me?
501.
How many years did that take?
Around 5.
No, yeah,
I'm
you're
working
doing good
on
work
it.
for the company.
Which
It's
level are
great.
you at?
Oh, I don't know, 200 and something. But I'll send you a Candy Crush request.
Alright, alright.
Nice one. Alright, well carry on. Don't let me disturb you. Got candies to crush.
Don't tell anyone. It's gonna be our secret, right?
We'll see. I've got email to all.
Stop.
Неужели
If I'm
вариант с
bored
играми
at
про
work,
канал?
you know, the humdrum stuff. It's a nice way to snap them out of it. A little bit of teasing, a little bit of playfulness. So it's a good choice.
Да неужели?
So what do you think of this new?
Я не безнадежен.
He's a good lad. It's fine. My friend actually dated him, and to her he was a total freak.
Oh no way! That's amazing gossip. Wow, cool. Thank you.
I know. Small world, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he seems alright for working.
Oh,
That's
for work,
totally fine.
Doesn't matter, but the gossip's cool. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Отлично, да. Только не в Candy Crush, а в эмуляторы. И не офисный клерик, а условно фотограф-дизайнер, хотя я сейчас не могу фотать. Ну ладно. Зато еще могу дизайнить, если надо будет. Ну, спросим, что на выходных делала.
So what do you do at the weekend?
Basically what I do every weekend. Went
yeah?
out, got a bit drunk.
Every weekend you do that?
Yeah, more or less. I'm young. It's okay to have some fun.
And you always come to
Не,
work
не
on
SF2,
time.
я файтинги не играл на
You don't
работе.
keep vodka bottles in your desk, do you?
Yeah. No, not yet. That
Didn't
part
get
will
that
come
bad,
later.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
To transition from work colleagues to things that are a little bit more personal.
Пока идет
A
отлично.
nice way is to ask casually what
Походу
you
я
did at the
офисный
weekend. No one
соблазнитель.
would say it's too intimate to answer, right? You know, the conversation subject is quite common. It gives you more chances of connection, so it's a great thing to ask.
У тебя, блин, и так на работа из того состоит, что ты играешь там. Ну
Next
ладно.
weekend is it's like holiday weekend, extra day. So you got any plans?
I do. I'm going to Las Vegas with my
Регулярно
friends.
там
Oh,
играешь.
yeah.
Maybe gonna get married. You never know there.
What? You're gonna get? Oh,
Oh,
you're
you
joking.
know,
Ah,
yes.
yeah, of course, yeah.
And you?
Yeah, I've got big plans. Just got a few options. Need to decide. Different people invited me to cool things and trips. But,
What are the
yeah.
options?
Oh, you know, like flying places, some cool parties, and One of my friends is like friends with celebrity and like house party in Hollywood Hills and stuff. But anyway, I'll tell you after. Because I'm not sure. I need to choose really. I get a lot of invitations.
All right. Make your choice wisely.
Что это
Yeah, I
было?
know you've got this report to finish, but you do seem like a bit more stressed overall.
I know, I'm very stressed. I mean, with this new boss, who's the new head of the department, he's putting so much pressure on us. I really don't like the direction that the company is going.
В офисе нагадить. Ой, опять разговор про видеоигры. Видеоигры спасут мир. И
Well, listen, there's no
помогут
need to be
получить
stressed.
секс.
Try this. There's, you know, there's like meditation exercises and all the things like that. So anyway, go with this. Try. This company is not real. Just imagine, like, I'm not in a real company.
You serious?
Yeah, try and say it. This company
is not real.
I'm a character doing a pretend job. I'm a character doing a pretend job. You see where I'm going? Like, nothing really matters.
I'll try it at home.
I'm a character.
If you don't mind.
You know, like a film or computer game.
А если мне самому босс не
This is not
нравится?
real. This is not real. It doesn't matter. I'm doing this report. It doesn't matter. And then you just don't feel stressed. These are not real
Let me
letters on my
finish the
screen.
report though, and then pretend the
Finish.
office does not exist.
Finish
you don't mind.
the report that doesn't matter for the company that doesn't
Does not
exist.
Exactly.
Because you're a character and you're not real.
All
You
right.
see how it works? It's
Maybe,
amazing.
maybe I'll get a promotion as well,
Yes,
which
a
doesn't
fake
exist.
promotion, yeah. Now you get it. There you go.
Типа подсидеть тебя хочет, а если не хочет подсидеть? Эй! Опять ничего не успел.
Well, listen, there's
Well, that didn't work, did it?
Не сработало. Не, я поддержу ее.
Oh yeah, I
Работа
agree.
отстой.
It's not the right way to run a department, and yeah, you can't put too much pressure on people because then you won't get the best out of them. So yeah, you're totally right about this.
I
Yeah,
know.
new
I
management.
know. I know.
God.
The old boss was so much better. Way better.
And his shirt's so nasty, right? He's got
know,
no
I mean-
fashion sense at all.
Mine's got no taste. That's for sure.
And he's like, I'm so cool, got his flashy car. Look at me, I'm coming in, fixing everything. But he's just making it worse.
Yeah, I'm the one making money and you're the one working for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is alright, it's okay to agree, but remember that if you think something different, then you should say it and you should persuade her, be persuasive, be logical, and it would have a better response, but not bad.
You used to work for Baxford, Baxter and Bowtie, right?
That's correct.
Могут
So
сплетничать,
what
еще
happened? Why'd
как.
you leave that?
Yeah,
Это
I
я
was
прекрасно
bored and I
знаю.
was underappreciated there, and I felt that I could do so much more.
Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much. That is very nice
Never
to hear.
forget.
I will not. Will not. Thank you.
Ну-ка, ну-ка. Ну, даже ни одного трешового варианта. Ну, кроме D. Хотя не, Е, наверное, обидный будет. Я попробую просто прямотой надавить. Это усредненный вариант, конечно. Это не самый наверняка лучший, но попробую.
Hey, listen, question about this report. Are you single? Do you have a boyfriend?
How did we move to the personal question right
I don't know, just trying to get to know you better, you know.
now? No, I just broke up with my boyfriend, so I'm single.
That's terrible.
It is. Why are you smiling?
Oh, I don't know. I just always think when, you know, you can be free and meet new people and, you know, who knows who it would be that you would be with next, you know? But maybe someone close, maybe someone, probably not someone too far away, but, you know, it's good, good. I'm happy for you.
All right. Well, I'm heartbroken, but thank you.
You'll be okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got away with it, kind of, but it's not exactly appropriate for the office to go into that stuff. So you could have found out the answer to your question of whether she's single or not in a sneakier way, and it would have been better.
Спина. Ой, спина устала.
What do you have for lunch today?
Indian.
Indian food.
Yeah?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like it. Because in England we have lots of Indians and, you know, we
I heard
have so
that.
many Indian restaurants. I like it a lot. What do you have?
Chicken curry?
Yeah, spicy or?
Yeah, spicy. I like it spicy.
Vindaloo probably, that's the most spicy
yeah,
one.
yeah. Good guess, good guess.
Yeah. You know me.
Сделай ко мне чашечку чая. Ах ты угнетатель гадский. Нет, под столом. Ну-ка давай. Сейчас иск на тебя за сексуальное домогательство.
Hey, this is, I don't know, this is just not working out. I'm trying to make it, you know, look bright and fresh or whatever, but something's just not clicking. Do you think you could help me?
Well, I can have a look. Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure I can help.
I don't think the problem's with this. I think it's just, like, I'm not very relaxed. I've got all this tension and stuff, so maybe you could just, like, pop down under the desk and, you know,
Did I hear it right?
yeah, put this in your mouth and
What the fuck did you
just for a
just
few
say?
minutes.
Are you for
3 or
real?
4 minutes.
I thought we were friends. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I mean, it's a friendly favour.
No, it's not a friendly favor.
If you
Fuck's
ever
sake.
want the same, I'm ready.
No, I will never want it from you, that's for sure. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking report you to the manager, man. Is that okay?
No, not really. What if I say it was... I'll tell you what. It's a
No,
joke.
no.
It's a joke.
Just stop talking. I don't think we should
English
continue.
humour.
Well,
English
English
humour.
humor I could never understand. I don't think
Well,
you're good at it. So,
Yeah,
you know.
it's all right. So
Yeah,
the
you're
main thing was I
disgusting.
was
You're
joking,
disgusting.
and even this looks
Just
fine
stop,
as it is.
stop talking, please.
Тоже какой-то славянский акцент.
Well, that was very selfish thinking, wasn't it? Although it would relax you and probably help you think more clearly, to ask that of a colleague. Disrespectful, disastrous, and wrong. That is sexual harassment. You would be punished severely in this life and the next.
Ну-ка, попробую режим угнетателя включить.
Babe, make me a cup of tea, would you?
Yes, of course, my friend.
Thanks.
Yeah, how do you like it?
Black tea, a little bit of milk, not too hot, so maybe a little
Да,
bit
это
of
понятно,
cold
что
water
шутки
then,
могут быть.
and sugar.
Sorry, can you slow down? Because I'm writing it down. I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay, so not boiling hot, right? So maybe a little bit of cold water.
Temperature-wise, what? How many degrees?
I don't know, but like so there's steam, but not loads of steam. Like I said, doesn't, you know. And then milk, a little bit of milk, and then sugar, but only if they have muscovado sugar. Otherwise, don't bother.
Okay, okay, I'll order it if they don't have it.
Тебе не
Okay,
слишком там
perfect.
жарко
For you,
будет,
everything.
братан?
Thanks, babe.
No problem, honey.
Shall I help and turn your chair to help you?
Are you not joking? Well, since I'm not working at Starbucks, here are the directions. You can go make it yourself if you don't mind.
Лол.
Maybe a little bit too much, too soon, a little bit too playful, and more likely that she would say no. You can be playful if you know that she's likely to go with it, or if there's not too much risk in her going for it.
К романам в офисе. Ну-ка, интересно. Служебный роман?
What do you think about dating co-workers?
Totally not.
No?
Not into that at all.
No, we shouldn't do it, but it's exciting.
No, I'm see what you're getting at. No, it's no.
No, not at all.
100%.
Yeah, I agree with you actually, because like you're working with someone, you need to be professional,
Yeah.
and then it's a big world out there. There are lots of people. Like, why do you have to date people from work? And do you think about anyone from work?
No, not at all.
No. Yeah, me too. To be honest, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
These
Exactly.
people, God. You don't need to explicitly ask, because when you explicitly ask, she can always say it's a bad idea.
Okay.
Hey, listen, 8 p.m. Thursday, I've got reservations for this Italian place, bistro, Cafe
Oh, I heard-
Romantico.
Okay, I heard a lot about it.
You want to go with me?
Who else is coming?
Well, there's me, there's you, and it's a reservation for 2, actually. I wanted to take more people. I was like, give me your biggest table and all that, but they said, oh, sorry, we only have a table for 2. And then I was like, oh no, what shall I do? Who will I invite? And then I did like, random generator thing, and it was you. So congratulations.
I'm a lucky girl.
I mean, it could have easily been anyone,
Ах ты вруша.
Thomas and Mark and all
Okay.
those cool guys, my friends. But
А как же
it
Махмуд?
was you. So,
Или Махмуд не тут
what do you
работает?
think? Are you free Thursday?
No, let me.
Thursday 8 p.m. for
Thursday, 8
2.
p.m. No,
Cafe Romantico. You got nothing there. You're free, right?
completely busy.
Oh, what?
Something just came up.
Oh,
You don't see it on that screen, but something just came up, so I can't go. I'm sorry.
you can't go?
No,
Okay, maybe another time. Yeah?
maybe another time.
I'll just invite one
But
of my other
probably
friends.
not.
They all want to come, so I won't be there alone sitting drinking wine. I'll have a great night.
Of course. Enjoy.
That's just the wrong way to get a girl that you like from the workplace out on a date. Way smoother need to be.
Ну, про ужин то же самое будет. Ладно.
Hey, listen, me and some of the guys and girls, we're going to the Shamrock after work.
All right.
You want to come?
The pub around
Yeah,
the
that
corner.
one, they have pool and darts and ping pong, all that stuff.
I
Yeah.
heard a lot about it.
You want to go? You want to join
I
us?
would love to. I would love to. Thank you so much for the invitation.
All right, of course, it's going to be good. Great.
All right.
Doing well there, because the best way to invite a colleague out, especially if you're not sure, is to arrange some kind of group event. So that's the way to bridge that gap between people that are just colleagues to people that see each other socially. Hey, you doing any exercise stuff for the moment?
Yeah, actually, I just started doing CrossFit.
Oh, you do CrossFit?
Yeah.
Для неудачников качевы поганые.
CrossFit? Come on, that is just bullshit, that stuff. Yeah, it's for these like yuppie wannabe, losers, to be honest.
Then what sports are you into? I can tell none.
None.
By the way of
Well,
looking at you.
Fuck you, and fuck this company.
Oh, suit yourself.
Here you go. Look, take my keyboard.
Yeah.
Maybe do some squats with it. You got mental, haven't you?
Да не хочу я вообще никакой спорт, блин, ни игровые, никакие. Пробую просто подмазать.
I knew you do CrossFit. I can tell because look at your legs, they're really sexy. And you have to do loads of squats.
Просто я все равно пытаюсь как-то отыгрывать роль в этой игре. Вот. Я на шутки там, конечно, очень часто переключаюсь. Но все равно стараюсь ближе как-то роль отыгрывать. Или пробить варианты, которые мне интересны. Так-то понятное дело, что тут практически там, в 80% лебезить как-то надо. Или выбирать такие варианты, которые, чисто разговорные. Чтобы там побольше расскажи, ой, как здорово, а ну-ка расскажи, почему тебе это нравится и так далее. Вот. А я, вообще никаким спортом не занимаюсь. Поэтому я такой хочу вариант выбрать. О.
And those jumps and stuff, jumping on boxes and whatever, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, good guess.
Yeah. I'm good at guessing, you know that. Good at many things.
Yeah, well, good at being impolite as well.
Я он
Polite
херню
to give
пронес.
you a compliment.
Yeah, well, it's a bit too cheesy, no? For a compliment, you can do better, I'm sure. Or maybe don't do better, just don't talk to me.
Don't talk about a woman's physical properties in the workplace.
Да, вырел сразу за задницы. Так, я что-то не понял, а что он там так это?
I knew you do CrossFit. I can tell because look at your legs, they're really sexy. And you have to do loads of squats and those jumps and stuff, jumping on boxes and whatever, so.
Это, наверное, слишком рано было. Если бы они там долго общались, то можно такой комплимент сделать, я считаю. Естественно, да. Хотя бы вот это выберу. Чтобы как-то свою позицию
I don't really like
отстоять.
going to CrossFit or gyms. I prefer, I don't know, playing like a real sport, tennis or even going for a walk, riding bikes.
Alright, well, it's up to you. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, it does float. I don't have a boat. But if it did, it would float, especially when I play tennis.
Yeah, maybe you'll get it one day.
This is not awful, but you missed a good chance here to connect with her on her fitness hobby and maybe even figure out some way of seeing her outside work connected with sports.
Хочу первый вариант.
Karen?
Yes.
I wanted to know, you said you do CrossFit. What else? You go out drinking with friends and stuff for the weekend, but anything else you like to do?
Well, nothing too exciting. I go to the movies, I take pictures, I like photography.
Okay.
Also, salsa.
Salsa? Oh, no way. I did it a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, were you any good?
I got better, but
Great.
I mean, there's always the instructor guy.
Yeah,
He's amazing,
yeah.
and then obviously not like that, but
Great.
better than
great.
when I started.
I would
Yeah.
never tell you can do salsa. That's
Cool.
great. Great
I
to
take
know
that as a compliment. 'Cause
Yes, it is a compliment.
the guy, he looked quite effeminate, to be honest. He trained me. I don't know about your coach. But,
And what do you do in your spare time?
well, I like playing squash.
Опять
I told you I like
squash.
photography. Sometimes some dance, a little bit of gym, but also climbing is cool.
Oh, really? Climbing?
Yeah, but not mountain climbing, holding on with one hand, but like these artificial walls and stuff. Yeah, very cool.
Interesting, interesting. So how long have you been doing this?
I've only been like 9 times or something. Why? You
I always
interested
wanted
in
to
it?
try. I mean, I read so much about it, and some of my friends are doing it, but I never had the guts to do it myself.
Oh, well, it's not too scary. You always have someone supporting you
Yeah?
and stuff.
Yeah, so I
you
can't
just-
fall on my back and break my, I don't know, whatever, back.
Only if they wanted you to and just cut the rope or something. But no, I'm joking. It's very safe and it's really good. You should try.
Which gym do you go to?
Well, there are a few different ones. If you go to the same one all the time, it's boring. So always change it. But there's a good one for beginners. So, yeah, I'll tell you about it. I'll send you details,
Yes,
or
please,
next
please.
time I go, I can even,
That would be
invite you.
great. That would be great.
Oh,
Thank you.
From the workplace, it's all about transitioning to personal stuff, but in a smooth way. So it's the right option. Well done.
What you looking at?
it's this design book, but this part is cars. You like cars?
I love cars, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, look, they have the concept like in the beginning, and then how it evolves over time.
Nice.
Like adding wheels, and then adding other stuff, little aerial on top, and then you have everything. Yeah, it's cool.
Nice.
I was thinking of getting a Tesla actually. You
Yeah?
like Teslas?
Yeah. Well, you like, you into environment and stuff.
I like electricity.
Ну, наверное, потому что
Good choice,
актриса
good choice.
80 уровня.
I had many good reviews about it.
Опять замечательный вариант трэшовый, но уже даже скучно становится от этого трэша, но я все равно попробую. А как в офисе трэш будет выглядеть?
Listen, Karen, I know you know the rules really well because of all the legal whatever
Yeah.
thingy bobs. So tell me this: if I were to show you something, would it be sexual harassment? Check it out.
What the fuck? What
Yeah,
the fuck
cool.
is wrong with you? Stop
You like it?
You vile, despicable creature.
Ты подлое создание. Давай по хобби встретимся.
Karen, actually, in the break, I just called the climbing club, and on Saturday and Sunday we could go at like 4 o'clock, and there's no people there and stuff. I can book
Alright.
either of those times. So, do you want to go?
Great news, yes. I'm
Which
free.
day?
I mean, any of those. Which one
Alright,
is better for
Let's
you?
say Sunday.
Sunday's good.
Yeah?
It's great. Yeah.
Alright,
Just
great.
after church.
You're joking. you go to church?
Of course I do.
Oh, well,
you?
that's good. Yeah, I go.
Yeah?
Yeah, go there a lot. But anyway, climbing, cool. Sunday,
Yes.
great.
Какая церковь? Це ж Європа.
Wonderful. So you've smoothly bridged that gap between just chilling in the office to arranging to do something outside socially. Perfect.
Is this dress new?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
How did you notice?
It shows your figure well.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I like it.
Ну, первый вариант, я так понял, шутка, поэтому его.
Listen, you've got to go right now over to Michelle's office in HR, and you've got to tell her that you need holiday immediately.
Where am I going?
Well, I've just booked tickets to the Maldives, and we're going to go together. It's going to be super romantic.
Just two of
And-
us,
Yeah, of course.
all
It's in-
included.
Нет, он по-серьезному.
Most included.
Most
Like
included.
breakfast and dinner, and in the middle you're just hungry. But it's okay because you can
Yeah.
swim and all of that stuff.
On my
yeah?
way.
All right, go on then.
I'm on my way.
Would be good, right?
I wish.
Escape from this shithole. Anyway,
No kidding.
А,
This
окей.
is future projection, getting to her to imagine doing romantic, interesting things with you. It's kind of playful, kind of funny, and it works well.
well, I'm done
Ну
for
ладно.
today. What about you? Why don't you
По-моему, странное.
start?
No, the deadline is coming up. I better finish it.
Oh, deadline schmedline. Why don't we go quickly get a drink?
No, not for me today. Sorry.
No? Oh, that is
No.
so boring, God. All right, well, I'm going to have fun. Leave you there.
The fuck, idiot!
Что это было? А, типа не получилось?
When someone's bored at work, you know, the humdrum stuff, it's a nice way to snap them out of it. A little bit of teasing, a little bit of playfulness, so it's a good choice.
Блин. Ладно, давай проспидраним. Хочу все-таки ее завалить, так сказать.
When someone's bored at
Которая, что ли, в парке была, которая Steam ID хотел дать.
to transition.
Ну-ка, переубеди моя, посмотрим. Твой мужицкий
I
вариант.
know it's hard now, but if you think about it, anytime someone new comes in, they make a lot of changes, right? And there's bound to be some period of adjustment. But if you think about it, I think the strategy is correct. And if we just wait a few weeks, I think everything's going to smooth out and it'll actually be a lot better because he seems really smart. So,
All right. Well, I'm hoping you're right.
yeah, of course, I'm always right. Remember that.
Let's see.
If this is what you really feel, then say it and use some intelligent arguments, some logical points, and try and change her mind. It can generate attraction if you're looking intelligent, doing it in a smart way. So try that.
Так, встречается ли она с кем? Давай изящный вариант. Ну, давай про недвижимость пробьем.
You've been seeing this stuff about the property prices.
Yeah,
on the rise
crazy.
again, yeah?
Crazy. I know.
Yeah. Do you have a place or you rent?
Yeah, I rent a room.
A room. So you live with someone. Like,
Yep.
Yeah. And you who do you?
It's just a classmate that we used to study with. So we
Okay, so you
decided to rent
share
together. Yeah, we
a
share a
girl,
flat.
yeah.
A girl, yeah.
So you share like it's just you and the girl
Yeah.
in the flat. Okay.
Well, we also have a cat,
A cat.
if it
Okay.
counts.
Well, he doesn't pay rent, right?
No, not every month.
A sneaky way to find out if she's single. Well done.
Давай-ка, пошутим.
I want that report on my desk at 9 a.m. sharp.
Yes, sir. We'll be done.
Okay, and let's fix this a little bit. Straighten this up. There you go.
Yeah? Is that right?
Yes. Carry
That's what we
on
wanted?
as you
Okay.
were.
All right.
And increase that font size, +1. There you go.
Done. Anything else? You know,
No.
I'm always open for any
Of
suggestions
course
from
you are.
you.
Carry on.
Will do.
Bringing some playfulness into the workplace is always going to be well received. It's going to build attraction, and here's a way you can do it. So it's a good choice.
В трилистник погнали.
Doing well there.
Ну, мастер. Мастер, эмоционал-мастер.
Hey, you
Мастер
doing
импастер.
any exercise stuff for the moment?
Yeah, actually, I just
Кроссфит. Давай.
CrossFit, yeah, I've been meaning to try actually. I did try it once, but I just didn't like the place. So, where do you go?
just round the corner.
Ah, it's like a couple blocks.
Yeah, it's very convenient
it's
from
good?
here. Yeah, it's great.
All right. Well, maybe I'll try that one day. If you don't mind me being in the same class.
No, not at all, not at all. You're
Okay,
welcome. All right.
Again, this is great because it's the kind of innocuous conversation that can nicely lead to something outside of work, doing something together socially. Karen,
Yes.
I wanted to know, you said you do
Да, может быть, бы еще заодно
what else?
похудел.
You go out drinking with friends and
Тебе
stuff
одни
on the weekend,
плюсы,
but anything
а я
else
не
you like to
спортивный
do?
человек.
What you looking at?
It's this design book by this part. Karen, that's wonderful. Is this dress new?
Да я знаю, я ж прикалываюсь. А я забыл, тут самый крутой вот этот вариант был шуткой. А, да-да-да.
Listen, you've got to go.
По пикаперской психологии это
This is,
настроение не задаст.
I'm done for the day. Why don't you pack it in as well?
Whew, you know what? That's the best thing I heard all day.
Yeah? Well, I've got another best thing, a new best thing.
Tell me.
Why don't we get a drink on the way home?
All right,
Yeah?
that's a great idea.
All right, cool. Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
Супер соблазнитель, мне даже ачивку дали.
When someone's bored at work, you know,
Охеренно, соблазнил так соблазнил просто. Окей. Ну да, она точно. Вот она. Ну, мне Алекса больше понравилась. Опять поцеловать. Так такая же ситуация уже была. Да-да-да. Мужскими ногами. Я хочу на прогулку.
if a girl's active and she shows an interest in outdoor activities, that can be great. But in this case, it wasn't the option to choose.
Ну, блин, я что, знаю твою предысторию? Хорошо. Я милый мальчик. Пойдем в кофейню.
Coffee's boring, and we love drinking, right? We want some alcohol. Otherwise, how do you make a move if she's sober? Oh God. Plus, a lot harder to keep the conversation going in a coffee shop.
Ой, блин, тебе не угодишь. Что мне теперь бухать, что ли? Ну, это тоже не пойдет, да?
In this case, it's not the ideal option, but in the case where the girl is maybe not ready to meet you one-on-one, inviting her out as a group could work. But in this case, you want to choose a different option.
Ну, я знаю, что он общается по ресторанам, и он, по-моему, предложил как раз-таки по парку погулять. А тут, блин, уже бар. Короче, они сами не помнят предысторию.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar is the best option.
Ну, я не пью, блин, как мне теперь быть?
Good to see you.
Наверное, лучше рядом.
Come take a seat over here.
Thank you.
Perfect. So many people sit opposite each other on first dates and it gets really awkward because you've got that eye contact the whole time, you run out of stuff to say, it feels super uncomfortable, and the worst thing, you can't touch her up, right? So it's much better to sit side by side. So how have you been the past few days? What have you been doing?
Actually, quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual.
Okay.
and then did some work, but it's boring, right? So,
Yeah.
Где ты там
last
поработала?
night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
Уже
It was
успела
Seven with
устроиться?
Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Ah, yeah, it's good, right? It's kind of psychological serial killer, scary.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, I like
it is
it.
very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex
Is
in the
it?
City or like Finding Nemo or something. It's
Yeah.
quite a tough film, right?
Yeah, it is. But I like tough films.
So you
They
watch
make-
horror movies and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I do quite often. I think they
О, наш
make you
человек.
think, and it's interesting.
But not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think. But this one is very
Чё,
smart.
охерела,
You should
блин?
know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're
Пила
always thinking
отличный
about,
фильм.
you know, how they can catch him and stuff.
Yeah,
Сливай
exactly.
ее нахер,
Alright.
эту
What else
шмару
have you got
тупую.
going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
Alright.
very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my
Я вот
stuff.
тоже сейчас
Pack things
переезжаю
up.
завтра,
Up
точнее.
and then transport it all. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, they say it's a stressful thing to do to move house.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Потрогать ее бицепсы. Ну, это что-то прям совсем пикаперское, мне кажется, это даже проканает. Помощь. Мне кажется, рано. Попробуй просто посочувствовать.
Ah, that sucks. Yeah, it's so much to do, isn't it? Moving house.
Во френдзону
It
хочешь
is.
угодить, что ли,
Very,
помогать.
very annoying and difficult and boring. Ugh.
It's going to be good in the end, right? You're moving somewhere better or somewhere like disgusting and in the slums or something.
Luckily, it's a better place, so I'm looking forward to it actually.
Ah, that's nice. Yeah, when it's all done, it will be good. And you'll have a housewarming party, I guess.
I will.
If you do, you know, I'm your man. I'll come and bring some wine and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, but not the best option here.
А
I know
что
you're busy
лучше?
now with the house and stuff.
Потрогать
but
за
what do
мускулы,
you
я так
normally do in
понимаю.
your free time? Do you do any sports?
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course.
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it very much.
What do you do there?
I do a lot of different things actually. The main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Okay.
And I also do 1 hour stretching a week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
so you
I
want to
like
be able
it.
to do splits or
Yeah, that's
or
my
kick,
goal.
kick people in their heads and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's,
Я даже не знаю, о
Interesting
чем
as
они
well.
говорят.
and what about you? Do you do sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play squash.
Опять я со своим
I
сквошем.
always try and do something physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and things. But I don't get huge because I don't do protein shakes and all this stuff. So
That's good.
just go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, you know, to be
Strong.
have good fitness and
Yeah, that's
whatever.
good.
And what else do you do apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting. for
Oh
me.
yeah. What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and
Ooh.
Margarita, but it wasn't the
Okay.
first time I've ever read it.
You read it again, so
Yeah, I like it very much.
one of your favorites.
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic literature, not like, you know, Harry Potter and Da Vinci
Yeah.
Code and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
So you like reading as well?
Yeah, and I like reading. Not just
Какие все,
fiction,
блин,
but if I read
идеальные,
fiction,
а?
I like classics,
И
but I
спортом
like
занимаются, и
reading
читают,
sometimes
на тренинги
psychology,
ходят, и
business,
работают.
biographies, all types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me, do you do anything
Сколько можно
creative
трепаться-то?
or, I don't
Когда
know,
уже
like
интерактивность
singing,
будет?
dancing, playing the violin, whatever?
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Can't do that, and don't like
I was
it.
going to ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can sing for me.
That can be interesting. Maybe one day.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't play any musical
None of
instrument
them?
as well. No.
Ну, у тебя сейчас и время-то на это есть.
Maybe.
Do you know this triangle? That one you just.
Can do that, I think, because that's easy. And the creative thing I do is actually painting.
Thank you.
Ну ты что, прям каждый день, что ли, бегаешь по собеседованиям? Блин, какие вы скучные. Давай внеси разнообразие негативчиком.
Painting, eh?
Yeah, painting.
Well, you know what? I actually like different things. I like playing squash, you know, different sports
Тупой
and
кач.
things like that. I told you, and yeah, I read as well. What else do I do? I'm playing chess quite often. You know?
Хоть бы
Yeah,
кто-нибудь
and I've got
сказал,
some
играю в
friends.
Xbox.
My friend's dad, he was, you know, playing chess for many years. I play against him. Another friend, mostly guys actually. Girls don't often play chess,
Yeah.
but I like to play, you know, a few times a week. Sometimes have games going into the night, you know, and you're kind of there having a drink and the game's just going on and on.
Okay.
It comes to like 4 a.m. Do you play chess?
Yeah, I used to play when I was a child.
Oh, it's really great. It's good that it's a great game. I think very good for the brain and competitive as well, obviously, because you're playing against someone else. You want to win.
Really?
You have these tense moments. Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Well, who cares whether you get it or not, right? She likes it. So if you're at all empathetic, which is a great quality to have, you would connect with her, understand why she loves it, why does she paint, and get into all that stuff. It's a quality you really need to have if you want to be very good at connecting with women.
Дело, говоришь, чувак. Дело.
Let's not leave this sitting here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Алканавты.
Cheers.
Чин-чин.
So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing.
Блин, самое
like
худшее
that.
пока из всех.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful. And
Ну, кроме
I
тех
also
бледиш
went
в баре,
to
которые
some
вторыми
exotic
были.
places like Lebanon, for example.
Они,
Lebanon.
может, похуже
Yes,
Not
были.
dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things and, you know.
Different cultures and whatever. But
Yeah.
Rome is very touristy, right?
Yeah, all these
And-
crowds, you're
And
right.
then Lebanon is probably not very touristy. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you
You
like
can see the
different
contrast.
different kinds of things, not
Yeah, I
always the
do.
same stuff in the same hotel and speaking, you know, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example,
Ну
Spain.
так я и
every
говорю,
year
что у
to
нее
the
акцент
same
какой-то
place,
русский.
only speak English. They don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and the other English people, oh no, you know, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, you know, people from your country, you don't feel like you're traveling. And if
yeah.
everything's in English, you don't feel like you're traveling. So I like to go somewhere and only meet locals, to go to the local place. Like you would have seen it in Rome. You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all
Yeah.
around.
Or
No
you can
good.
go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians. I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the I don't know, coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked, yeah?
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing. I really liked
Какие
it.
все просвещенные, я просто херею. Давай, рассказывай мне, как это замечательно.
Cuba, that's really interesting because it's kind of a strange country, right? It was Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've
Yeah.
got this reputation for the,
politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what's interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there, you know.
No internet yet.
Yeah. There is internet, but it's kind of difficult.
Slow and stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
But I like
Completely
having
different.
a break from the internet. Do you?
Oh, yeah, I liked it, but not all people can handle it. Can you?
No. Yeah, I can handle it. I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time. But
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well.
Что он
and I
думает,
really like it.
насосала на
But tell me,
поездке?
like,
На
what's
работу
the
она
cool
устраивалась
stuff
в
about
ресторанах,
food?
а?
What did you really
Готовить
like
не
about
умеет.
Everything. I just liked everything. The
Задолбали.
nature was amazing.
Excelente. You know, holidays are something that bring out a lot of emotions, you know, just compared to her telling you about, I don't know,
Bellissimo.
her day at work, compared with a recent holiday. So it's an area that you want to explore and you want to find out what she felt during that period so that she can kind of relive it and start feeling good again in that moment with you as she tells you about it. Plus, it's keeping the attention on her rather than just cutting her off and talking about something else.
And what about you? Do you like traveling?
yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just go to different
Оставь
countries.
Ричарда в покое.
You know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere. And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television and PlayStation and stuff, so it's really cool.
Oh, really? PlayStation, you said?
Yeah,
Да, игры.
You play
Наконец-то.
often?
yeah, kind of.
Oh, really?
А когда
I
ты
think
успеваешь-то?
Games are just a waste of time. So,
Есть вариант оторвать ей голову? Первый вариант точно запрещено прогнуться. Второй вариант агрессивный. Третий самый адекватный. Но я хотел супер агрессивный, какой-нибудь трешовый там. Что тебе геймпад в жопу засунули, типа того.
Well, look, I kind of get what you mean because it's, you know, some people might say it's immature or something, but
yeah.
it's a little bit different nowadays because older people play, and even in this TV show House of Cards, he's the president, but he plays games. It's quite funny, but
Yeah, sorry.
Вино ей
I won't
просто
try
в
and
лицо
convince you that it does
выплеснуть.
good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and things.
Okay.
But specifically for me, the way I work in my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, you know, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something
По-жириновски.
powerful. And when I'm playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So it's something that actually is not, you know, I'm sitting there playing a game. I'm actually having these big ideas, just like you might if you're in the bath, you know, and you think, oh, that's good, you know, like this. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, you know, where it's not really important, like a racing game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh,
And actually, I remember a few years ago I studied Chinese, and I would be able to sit for hours just listening to the Chinese because I was playing the game, so I didn't get bored. Because if you're just listening to language learning, you can't do it for long, right?
yeah,
So
it's
it really helped
tiring.
me, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah,
It's
maybe.
not so bad. And there's some girl games I'm going to let you try. There's one called Flower where you control, I don't know, growing flowers and flying
really?
around and stuff, yeah.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
Молодца.
Brilliant. But do you know why this works? It's because women find it very attractive when a guy shows his intelligence. All women want a guy that's more intelligent than them, and it's very cool if you can persuade her to your point of view. So anytime you can do this, anytime you've got the facts at hand or a strong argument, you can persuade her. It's actually really attractive and sexy, so do it.
And what about you? Do you have any like
guilty pleasures.
Надо получше тему игр раскрыть. Свидание там с геймершей. Нет, не с геймершей, наоборот. Что ты там супер геймер, и у тебя свидание. Кто эту игру-то покупает? Ё-моё.
Never?
Never. I don't like
Или же
it.
только в Стиме купить можно?
I have television, but only for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually, but I managed to give up. And
Are you sure you're not going to start again?
no, now
If I had a cigarette now and say, come on,
no,
smoke.
thank you. No, I gave up, so
That's
no
good.
more. And
Ну, хоть что-то ты хорошее в жизни
nothing
добилась.
else, basically. And
All
what
right.
about you?
Actually, people are often surprised when I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
Oh, really?
never
Not
smoked them.
once.
No, I smoked other things, but never a cigarette.
Okay.
Strange, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
And in general, no, I think I'm quite nothing too bad. You know, not a crazy alcoholic or addicted to anything
That's
that I
good.
shouldn't be addicted to. So no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit for me it's interesting, right? So indulge me here.
Okay, go
What
on.
are your bad habits? Like, what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really
Блин,
trust
какое
people
скучное
well,
свидание
so
по сравнению с той
Trust me.
no, I
Of course you
don't know.
клевой
Sometimes I
тёлкой.
can
Забыл,
seem a
как
little
ее
bit
зовут.
unfriendly with people I don't
Которая тебе от
know.
Джафаров очень нравится.
So maybe that's a bad point about me. And also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like
That
that.
might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I
Don't
arrive.
tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before.
Always
You're
before.
sure not after?
I'm late if it doesn't matter, but if it matters, like a flight or a train or when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, oh, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, yeah, not hours before. Hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just
Well,
sitting there and
If
waiting.
in the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere,
Okay.
you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want,
meet you
and
there.
I'll just come, I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
Alright.
Зевнуть и приобнять. Погадать ей по руке. Положить руку на колено. Проверить ее пульс. Цыганское гадание. Я не гадаю, я, блин, атеист. Лучше к уху тогда. Будем прям супер соблазнителем.
And tell me, do you believe in fortune tellers and horoscopes telling the future and
Oh
all this
well,
stuff?
not really.
Me too. I thought it was complete rubbish.
Никто не умеет гадать,
Yes,
блин.
but one time I went to the seaside in England
Слушай, это
and
неправда.
there was this sign said gypsy fortune teller come in and I thought why not, I'm going to try it.
Really?
She came in, yeah. I'll tell you what happened. First thing I came in and she took my hands and she looked at them and said, no, that's not it. And threw my
Whoa.
hands down like that. And then she said, with you, I need something different. And she came like this and she touched my ear, looked into my eyes, and she told me that by the bumps on the back of the ear,
Really?
yeah, she could tell me about my past life.
Oh,
Yeah, do you want to
Well-
know about my past life?
okay.
So she said that I was a knight and that I was brave and whatever, told me some details. But she said that I died when I was tarred and feathered. Do you know what that is? When they pour
Oh
that
yeah.
stuff, onion and feathers and then set you on fire.
Very
So,
bad.
pretty bad. It's tough to die like
Right.
that today. But the amazing thing is, even now, and since as long as I remember when I was a child, I hate this smell of tar when they're making the new roads or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, that's pretty
So I think
weird.
there's something in it, so maybe I believe it.
Maybe. I don't know about that, but sounds funny.
this is a classic PUA, pickup artist routine from Baxter, and it works, you know, to an extent, but again, it's a routine. So you can prepare all this stuff for when you go out and meet girls, but it's much better to develop your natural conversation and seduction skills, which is why you're here, right? But still, I hope you enjoyed it, and you could use it, or you could even use it just for fun, even telling them what it is.
And do you like going out to bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I don't really like to drink.
Like us?
No,
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
no,
Cheers to
they're
that.
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they're crazy, dancing everywhere,
Ah, you
smoking.
mean like shots and...
Yeah, all this.
Hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they make me go, basically.
You like
Yeah.
dancing? Can you dance?
Какая, блин, моя?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
Моя вайфу
So,
вот та,
Do I
которая
believe you, yeah? So if I
нагастая,
caught you in
блин.
the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table.
No, nothing like
Которая
that. Never.
You're
в приюте
controlled.
котов держит.
Yeah, I'm very,
Okay.
very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You don't
Yes, I
go
am.
to bars to meet men?
Really, I don't think it's a
Ну а
perfect
та вроде
place to
вообще не
meet
пьет. Ну
someone
как?
nice.
Мы это
What
не
you mean,
узнали, но
internet?
допустим, она вообще не
No,
пьет.
internet. I don't believe in that. I think
Okay.
that it's better just to live your life, to work,
И
and go to
симпатичная.
the parks, wherever
Есть
you
еще
go.
вариант та
and
в клубе,
then
которая с
one day you
другом,
will meet someone
которая
who's fun.
вегетарианка.
That's very romantic. So you believe in fate.
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment,
Она там
right?
шампусик
Got
пила.
secret lovers and husbands all around the world or something.
No.
Okay.
Пусть
And
сама
how is
спасает
it? 'Cause I know
котов.
some girls, they're never single. They just have
А я там
relationships.
с Трампом
they're up
сделки
into the next
заключаю
one.
за миллион.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you don't like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to do something, read and
Саморазвитие, и при
do more
этом
work. So I like it.
готовить не
What's
надо.
your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Что она
I think
ответила,
so.
блин?
Yeah, very strange.
What
Не
about you?
услышал.
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months. If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh. Actually, we broke up because he was useless in bed.
Что я тут могу ответить? Ну, третий вариант. Бабуш не любит про постель особо.
Oh, interesting. That's,
Yeah.
it's bad, I guess, for you.
Yeah, kind of.
Right. Okay.
Well, what about you then? Why are you
Me?
single?
Oh, well, I'm single. Why am I single? Well, I've had girlfriends, obviously. But for me, I think, you know, it's important to be with the right girl. And
Okay.
so if when I'm in a relationship, I like being very close to the person. I don't want to kind of pretend I'm playing golf or drinking with my friends or something and never come home and stuff. So
True.
it takes a long time to find someone that is compatible enough to spend that time with, to be close to share everything and whatever else. So
Right.
it's more kind of time to find the right person.
It's not that easy. I agree.
Oops. Well, a man needs to be sexual, doesn't he? Needs to be confident, doesn't he? And you've just kind of crumbled in the face of her bringing up the sexual subject. So, not what you should do.
Что, нет, ошибся. Эх. Послать меня на ночь. Нет, не вариант. Сам целуй.
Oh, looks like the taxi's already here, but
Oh.
it was wonderful spending time with you, and we should do this again sometime soon.
Yeah, I think so. I liked it.
All right, great. I'll think of something interesting to do. We can go, I don't know, play some sport or something like that. Yeah.
I would love to. Great. You
Okay,
will
great.
message me then.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Correct, that's the right option. Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the day.
Давай идеалочку.
Ideally. Come take a seat over here. Perfect. So how have you been the past few?
Давай пикаперский ход, бицепсы
I think the
потрогаем.
main thing you're going to need is some muscles. So let me check your biceps. Show me what you got here. Flex it. Come on. See that Arnie move? It's kind of like a P, isn't it? Not much there.
No, it isn't. I'm strong.
Maybe. I remember I worked actually for a few days when I was a teenager as a removal guy. Carrying all the stuff.
Really? Did you like it?
It was very physical, and actually I did. Yeah, I think it's good for fitness and stuff. So maybe you'll enjoy it, carrying stuff.
Hopefully I will.
Oh yeah.
Nice one. You didn't fall for the trap, which is to always offer loads of help to girls that you want to sleep with. You want to resist that as much as possible. And here, you've turned it around and actually used it as a way to get a little bit physical and playful. Well done. I know you're
Красавчик.
busy now with the house. Painting is really interesting, actually.
Ладно,
But
мне это неинтересно. Это ваниль.
marvelous. That's exactly what you want to do, because when someone has a passion, you want to dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings, and it's definitely the way to go when someone reveals a life passion. So pay attention to that. Let's not leave this sitting here. Cuba, that's really...
And what about...
Well, look, I kind of get... Brilliant, but do you know why this works? It's because women find it very attractive when a guy shows his intelligence. All women want a guy that's more intelligent than them, and it's very cool.
Не все
And what
перевели.
about...
Ну не знаю, ну давай пульс попробуем.
I need to figure out a way to touch her now. I'm drinking that wine, and actually you seem quite nervous. Hope you don't mind me saying. Are you really nervous? Like, terrified?
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe you. Let me check. Your pulse is crazy.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, like you're skydiving or in
Really?
the
What do you mean?
boxing match or
Well,
something.
maybe.
Yeah, you must be super, super nervous. Look, check
No,
out
I'm
mine.
not.
You heard the phrase cool as a cucumber. Look, check it out. So nothing.
Actually,
Very slow.
very
Chill.
slow.
It's right to be nervous. You're on a big date. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, don't think you're the reason. It's all wine.
Of course it's me.
Of course not.
Wine helps you
come
relax.
on.
But it's alright. It's alright. I don't mind. You know.
Really?
Yeah. We'll
Okay,
relax.
then. Okay.
We'll relax. You'll be more comfortable. But
Maybe.
nervousness is kind of connected with excitement as well, so that's okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
This is a cool way to escalate. Nice one for choosing it. It's something I've used a lot in the past. It allows you to be playful and funny and make jokes about how nervous she is. So it's a good one. Did you like going out to bars?
Шутить будем про постель.
I'll tell you what we can do about that. Bear with me for a second. One evening, come round, because I want to show you some stuff anyway. I've got an aquarium, whatever, you're going to love it. But anyway, come round and we'll pick some, I've got candles, you know, these aroma candles, whatever.
Right.
And very nice music. So think of a track you really like, maybe
Okay.
something like The Weeknd. We'll put that on.
Maybe.
And give me like 3 to 5 minutes to show you what I can do. You'll love it. And it doesn't take long, that's the benefit.
It's a joke, right?
I don't know, you'll see.
Okay.
Вау.
From time to time, girls up the ante sexually and say things like this, and you need to be able to respond in the right way. One of the options is to be playfully tongue-in-cheek about it, but in a way that shows confidence. So that will work.
So yeah, when I'm single, I'm definitely on dates
Так это
because
фетиш,
it's the
что в
best
туфлях.
chance.
Ой, а теперь целоваться можно. Ну да, мне тоже кажется, С.
Wait a minute, come here a second.
Yeah.
And turn your face.
What's that? Oh.
Okay. Let me see that side.
О. О.
There we go, that's better.
Okay.
You've gone all red. Sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Shy.
Okay.
Yes, well done. That's exactly the way to do it. Nice and smooth. Gets the kiss. Good work.
Ура! Все, супер соблазнитель, еще ачивка.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure that... Congratulations, you made it. You got all the way to the end and completed all 10 levels. Now, there is an even better ending if you go through and you complete them all with 5-star ratings, plus get 50% completion, but it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it. As a reward for completing the game, I'm going to give you a few secrets in the making of it. Now, did you notice this? That there's a scene with a girl called Alexa, and there's another one called Jenna. We're talking about the club dance floor and the girl on street, and also first date. Did you notice that that's actually the same girl? That's actress Shanna Vincent. Something else in the game is that in the friend to girlfriend level, Lilia, the girl in it, is actually my friend. She's my friend since 2012, and so a lot of the stuff in that level is true, like her going on to a design course. Finally, maybe most shocking is that the girl Kate is actually my wife of, I don't know, about 6 months ago. So
Ой, это жена
you
его,
know
лол.
that, and that's kind of like silly little reward for you finishing the game. But if you want to go a little bit further and get the best possible ending, then I've got an even better surprise for you. So maybe go ahead and do that. But again, thank you so much for playing, and I hope you really loved the game.
Кодовым эпизодом каждым. Теперь задрочиться надо на всё. Красавчик.
Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to be talking about the difference between day game and night game.
Блин,
A lot of
нихера
guys are
непонятно.
either good at one or the other, and it's a shame.
Почему эти видео не перевели? Секреты переписки? Ну-ка давай сейчас познакомимся, блин.
Hey guys, it's Rich, and in this video I'm going to teach you my very best stuff when it comes to texting girls. It's one of the most common questions I get, and actually the first reaction of mine is that it's the wrong thing for guys to be thinking about. So if you are getting a lot of flaky numbers, I want to tell you first to go back and do some other stuff at the point of getting the number. I'm going to give you some texting tips in a minute, but first I want to talk about when you actually get the number and making sure it's solid. If you want to make the number solid at the time you ask for it, you can do 3 things. You can talk about things that you can do in future with the girl. You find out that she likes cocktails, going to different clubs, you find out that she likes going to museums, and then you've got ideas of things that you can do together and you can suggest it. The second thing that you should do is ask about her upcoming plans. So if it's Sunday when you meet her, ask what she's doing that week. If you find out that she's going to be really, really busy, you know that it might not be a great idea to invite her on a date by text on Wednesday because she's got a big project or an exam or whatever it might be.
The third thing that you can do, and this is the thing that will give you the maximum chance, is actually arrange the date there and then. So you say, what are you doing this week? She says, not very much. You say, why don't we meet on Thursday? She says, yes. You say, okay, cool, let's meet at 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll text you in the afternoon. She says, okay. And you hand her your phone and she gives you the number. That's making it as solid as possible. But let's put that to one side. You want to know texting tips, so let's get right into those. Obviously, it depends a lot on what the girl's responses are. I can't tell you, send these 5 messages with no alterations and you'll definitely get the date and definitely get what you want, because you have to respond a little bit to what she's saying. But you can follow a rough framework. First text should be something like this. Let's assume you met her on a Friday night in a bar. I guess that's where most people are meeting up. So you can say something, you can text her on Sunday evening or Monday, and you can say, hey, it was good to meet you. How was the rest of your weekend? It's a very simple message, very short, and it differentiates from other guys that are saying, it was great to meet you, my name's Bob from the bar, would you like to go for a drink with me? It's a very simple way to kind of get an easy response. And what you're looking for is you're looking for her response. If she just says, yeah, good, thanks, that's kind of a cold response. If she gives a longer response where she said, yeah, I had a great weekend, my sister came to town and I did this and this, yeah, it was awesome to meet you too, smiley face, and how was your weekend? Then you know that she's more interested. If you're getting girls to the more interested side of the scale, then you can proceed more rapidly through the steps. In that case, the next step would be something like, you answer the point in her message, say, cool, that your sister came, is she older or younger, whatever it is, take some point from her message, talk a little bit, answer her question, or say what you got up to, and then say, what are your plans for the next few days? She answers this, and then you've got the method to arrange the date, which we'll get to in a second. If she responds coldly, I would always suggest leaving it for 5-6 days, maybe a week, and then re-engaging and looking for the point where she becomes more friendly. By not replying and leaving it a while, you keep her thinking about you and wondering why you didn't, go for the date. So she's more likely to invest more next time. On to the next message. You've asked, what her plans are for the week, and then she's going to give you an indication of how busy or not she is. If your first meeting was really, really cool and you think that she'd be happy to meet you for a one-on-one date, you can go ahead and arrange that. You can say, why don't we go for a drink on Thursday? You said you like cocktails, there's this cool place, blah, 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 and you arrange it like that. A good thing to include here is use a kind of sneaky technique called illusory choice, and you say, okay, let's meet at this place. When's good for you, 7 or 8 o'clock? So you're putting a question there, but it's something that doesn't really matter to you, but it gives her some feeling of power in the interaction. So that's a little trick that you can use. Again, hopefully you've done all of this at the initial meeting, and you won't need to do very much by text at all. But that's how I would play it. Pay close attention to her reactions, sense her receptivity. Don't ask too many questions in your messages. Don't make them too long or difficult to answer. Let her be more friendly than you, and that should put you in good stead in terms of getting responses and bridging that gap from the initial meeting to the first date. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon with another video.
Мало чего понял. Понял только, что надо спросить, типа... Понял? Халул. Понял, что надо спросить, типа, это... Ну, чем, типа, человек увлекается, чтобы там надумать возможный вариант свидания, узнать про планы на неделю. Вот. А третий, что он пункт не понял. Потом еще сказал, что типа если морозится, то можно забить на общение на какое-то время, там написать через неделю, может отморозиться. И трюк, что типа можно сообщение вот приобщить там, допустим, к выходным, типа какие планы на выходные. Точнее, как провела выходные, там написать вот такое вот. Вот. Но это абсолютно не будет работать. Потому что не знаю, как у них там в Европе современной. Ну, блин, у нас по инету познакомиться, это просто что-то невероятное в наше время. Там, блин, одни фейковые анкеты, проститутки, мошенницы и неадекватки всякие. Там вот чисто спамом только, если вот определить, что человек настоящий, там рассылает там, максимальному количеству людей сообщения, то уже можно какой-то диалог вывести. In real life stream. У меня, кстати, была похожая идея. Какую-нибудь чат-рулетку запустить и там поприкалываться, попикапить. Но, блин, там же постоянно члены всякие, дрочеры. Так что это, наверное, не очень хороший вариант. Или там окно прикрывать. Но, блин, мало ли там возьмут, достанут внезапно. Ладно, уже час ночи. Завтра день не очень легкий. Наработку, потом вещи таскать. Так что я спадки пойду, и на какое-то время я пропадаю. Пока интернет там не подключу. Ну и не установлю все, естественно. Господи, как это утомительно. Никогда не отвечай сразу. Да ты так и не сможешь, блин, отвечать сразу, потому что хер дождешься кого. Это в каком, блин, клубе почина может видеться с кем-то? Не знаю. У нас нет, наверное, таких клубов. Компьютерные клубы уже позакрывали. Ну вот, а если я перееду и долго не буду появляться на стримах, значит, эта игра мне помогла. Я кого-то там запикапил успешно, и все, мне уже игры больше не нужны. Переходе в метро, да? Ага. Метро в находке. Хз, я понятия не имею. Где и как, чё. Иначе бы я не сидел тут на стримах. Если бы имел такие понятия. Понимание. Нет. Не найдут. По крайней мере, если бы у них были варианты, они бы уже давным-давно начали бы. А чё там, Рома прав? Ты о чем? Ну, такие вопросы, конечно, надо задавать. И отвечать на них честно. Но не всегда то, что честно, это будет работать. Одно свидание 6К рублей. Я вот это вообще не понимаю. Платить там за кого-то. Не, я умру в одиночестве. Но жадный. Ну, у тебя не нужны это Вообще от обиды фраза скорее, чем реально какая-то философия. Child free, ну тоже зачастую это не совсем по убеждениям. То находятся всякие 15-летние child free. Нет, я не еврей. Я жадным себя не считаю, но мне вот это вот не нравится тема, что типа мужчина должен платить. Типа должен платить, но ищи того, кто тебе должен платить. Только не удивляйся, что он потом захочет тебя поскорее в постель затащить и еще возмущаться будет. Тебе не нужна, а мне одиноко, если уж говорить на эту тему. Одиночество, оно печальное. Ой, я где-то слышал, кстати, что если типа девушка сама за тебя платит там, или согласна за тебя заплатить, то это супер хороший знак, что типа она уже рассматривает вас как пару. И нету таких вот загонов. Типа мужчина должен, мне все должны. Нет, зверьки мне нафиг не нужны. Мне зверьков в деревне хватало. Друзья есть, а зачем мне друзья, когда мне тянку хочется? Стоп, 100 это 50 плюс 50, а не 50 на 50. Ситуации разные, это по ситуации зависит. Не, мне нафиг не нужны зверьки. Тем более в хатах съемных. Ну, про детей, да. Еще типа тоже такое мнение ходит распространенное, что типа отец-одиночка крайне привлекательный. Типа, какой герой. Ого, на МФА по СФ5 призовой фонд уже 7,5 тысяч собрали. Ничего себе люди дают. Ну ладно. в этом ключе. Ну да. Это тогда действительно очень привлекательно. Может быть. Не знаю, отцы-одиночки крайне редкое явление, чтобы они как-нибудь обросли негативом каким-то, в отличие от женщин с прицепом, которых очень многие опасаются. И очень часто с ними сходятся либо от безысходности, либо из хитрости, типа, хотя бы с такой перепихнуться, там, обмануть ее. Или типа того. Я не считаю, что животное стоит заводить, чтобы научиться ответственности какой-то. Это скорее качество несколько иного толка. А как же моральные аспекты? Почему перепихон это чисто, я не знаю, как тебе сказать, исключительно соитие? Зачем люди там знакомятся, встречаются, там на свидания ходят и прочее? Ради какого-то романтического аспекта, какой-то такой духовной близости, хотя души нет. Личной. Это клево, а с проституткой такого никогда не будет. Это, не знаю, это все равно, что купить там какую-нибудь в секс-шопе какую-нибудь вагину, которая специально там имитирует ощущения. Вот так, чужая женщина, которая многократно пользованная. Не знаю, мне такое уж точно не по душе. Хотя, кто знает. Если я так и буду продолжать быть один, то, может, и не до такого дойду. Мне не надо, я не собираюсь платить, блин, и 6К, блин, и 1К платить. Там ладно зайти, допустим, там в кафешку, там чайку попить. Или какой-нибудь там коктейльчик молочный. Это нормально. А, блин, там в ресторан приглашать или типа того, ну это... О чем вы вообще говорите? Мне такая женщина не нужна. Совершенно точно. У которой вот стандарт, вот чтобы ее привели там в ресторан какой-то. Уж извините. Ищите во мне положительные стороны в виде характера там и прочего. А не в том, что я, блин, обеспечил волшебный вечер в ресторане. Так красиво, настоящий джентльмен. Настоящий лох, придурок. Вот бы побольше таких было, чтобы хоть каждую неделю ходить в рестораны. Нет, я не буду говорить, заказывать только дешевое. Если мы пойдем в какое-нибудь кафе, например, то я не буду какой-то инициативы проявлять вот в таком ключе. То есть пусть заказывает, что хочет, и пусть расплачивается, если хочет. Если она там поназаказывает херни какой-то и такая с умным видом, типа, что я должен заплатить. Иди, детка, гуляй. Поищи другого себе, настоящего мужчину. Галантного кавалера. А если там И заказик скромный, и еще сама деньги достанет. Так это ж вообще замечательно, я считаю. Ну вот и пусть, и я без нее прекрасно могу, чувак. Мне такая женщина не нужна. Которая рассматривает меня с точки зрения какой-то оплаты. Нет. Мне не канают всякие там оправдания, типа в ресторан там красиво, волшебное свидание провести. Нет, это потреблятство, я считаю, это использование. Ты человека не знаешь, но при этом считаешь, что он там должен тебе какой-то отдых организовать. Нет, ты не понимаешь, если бы я был обеспечен, например, я бы не занимался такой херней. Типа водить там в рестораны. Только, возможно, только в том случае, если там девушка сама, скажем так, из высшего общества. Могу, но не хочу. Или как, могу, но сделаю это неохотно. Я уже сказал, я положительно оценю девушку, которая вот сама проявит инициативу, там кошелек достанет. Что, типа не собирается там на шею заскакивать. Вот такой вот. Не знаю, ты в какой-то шикарной жизни, видать, жил, где все друг друга по ресторанам водят. Для меня это максимально чуждо, и я это не считаю правильным. Типа там обеспечивать какой-то там обед, загул, вояж. Да я вообще не поведу в ресторан свидание. Первое свидание, как минимум. Если вы с человеком там уже, ну, имеете какую-то близость, то можно тогда сводить куда-то в какое-то место. Как бы, ну, потому что хочется время провести вместе хорошо. Вот именно из такого ключа. А когда вы там в первый раз видитесь, типа, то это глупость какая-то. 30к месяц. Ага. В 2 раза меньше. Дели на 2. Куда поведу? Лично я поведу просто погулять, потрещать. Может быть, зайти куда-нибудь там по дороге. При второй. Да тоже можно погулять, потрещать. Почему обязательно надо в жральню идти? Можно более какой-то интересный вариант, типа там на природу. Ну, не на природу, на какое-нибудь живописное место. У нас в Находке, например, есть такие. Там захватить с собой что-нибудь, там закусить, если долго это. Хотя бы в боулинг. Боулинг не для меня. У меня вообще крайне скучная жизнь. Для всех, кроме меня. Боулинги, бильярды. Что там еще? Я не знаю, что там люди вообще делают. Которые вроде как нормальные. Особенно если они не пьют. Страйкбол. знаю, что еще. Я упрямый больше. Хотя и нудно бываю. Что за бред? Почему он должен намекнуть, что хочешь представить к ней? Типа, я держу палку, она такая, палка. Тогда можно и боулинг сказать, типа, какие большие шары. Нудные, скучные, ну, как знаешь. Мне такое... Ну, в нудности, конечно, упрекали, но скучным меня никогда не называли. Блин, ты меня спрашиваешь, нахер кого бы то ни было в бильярд приглашать? Человека, который, блин, один раз в жизни был в бильярде, когда друг меня позвал. То есть по его инициативе исключительно. Я вообще не знаю, какие у нас места, вот что-то там потусить. Мне ничего не интересно такого. Я, блин, не пью. Мне там всякие бары, блин, клубы, это вообще не про меня. Мне не нравится спорт. Блин, Джафаров, у тебя какие-то вообще интересные такие убеждения. А, блин, в бильярде ты именно сзади пристраиваешься, когда она там нагнулась ударить. Ты такой сзади подошел там, да? Это до хера, блин, 400 рублей. Лол, за час. Ну-ка. Сейчас я тебе скажу. Короче, я должен месяц работать, чтобы 40 часов поиграть в теннис. Чё, блин? Да, для меня много. Я вообще очень-очень такой щепетильный в этом вопросе. Я не знаю, может тебе там и норм было, когда у тебя зарплата по 70 тысяч была. Ну, не человеку с моим уровнем дохода. Ну вот, видишь, мне некуда идти. Так что придется искать духовное единение и романтику. А я верю в лучшее, Джафаров. Я знаю, что это наивно. Но я верю, что не за карман можно полюбить. По крайней мере, я надеюсь на это. А там посмотрим. По-моему, ты только вчера мне заливал, что типа это нормально, когда там у тебя мама и папа работали и жили от зарплаты до зарплаты. Я как бы жениться, вот как ты это представляешь? Типа, все, у меня норм работа, все, женюсь. Пошел там к первой, типа, выйдешь за меня? Да, все, поженились, давай семью строить. А как же там чувства и прочее? Ну, вопросы, на что детей кормить, надо оставить до того момента, когда ты уже поймешь, что это тот человек, с которым тебе детей этих захочется заводить. А то, знаешь ли, просто так детей заводить опасно во всех отношениях. Заведешь детей не с той девушкой. Там поймешь, что жизнь семейная жопа. И попадешь там на алиментики, на распил имущества, если женились там и чего-то достигали. Ну, в Москве 72К, может, и надо точно. Ой. У нас тут таких зарплат нет. Ну, кроме там у самых топовых сливок общества, так сказать. Чинных людей. Ой-ой-ой, начинается оправдание. Какие оправдания? Зачем мне куда-то переезжать? Я не хочу переезжать. Нафиг мне, блин, там в Москву какую-то ехать, блин. Что-то там пытаться устроиться. Вот, у меня нету такой цели, Джафаров. Чего я сижу тогда? Ну, мне тут нравится, у меня тут семья, у меня тут друзья, например. Чего ныть? Я тебе что, жалуюсь, что типа это у меня... Ой, у меня работа говно. Ой, у меня так денег не хватает, от зарплаты до зарплаты живу. Я если говорю о чем-то таком, то только в виде каких-то фактов. Типа, ну да, я получаю мало, но мне этого нормально. При моем образе жизни это норм. Даже намного лучше было бы, если бы я имел свое жилье. Тогда мне не пришлось за съем платить. А еще у нас город неплохой, и море тут есть. А зачем мне что-то делать, чтобы получать много? Менять работу, чтобы получать много? Или там какие-то навыки вкачивать, там, я не знаю, суперпрограммистом стать? Ну, работа мне моя нравится, например. И какой-то другой вариант, более лучше оплачиваемый, чтобы мне нравилось, я пока не вижу в своей жизни. А купить свое жилье — отсутствие денег, естественно. это вот, блин, муха. Это вот, возможно, единственное, что вот такое мне бы вот хотелось. Прям вот в виде какой-то цели. Программа поддержки молодых семей. Это называется встать, блин, в очередь и надеяться, что тебе там через 10 лет что-нибудь подгонят. Господи, я с тобой полчаса болтаю, прикинь. Я еще в 40 минут, по-моему, закончил. Действительно. Все, ты меня заболтал. Ну, я более по-философски к жизни отношусь. Такой вот человек. Поэтому вот не бегаю за работами, за зарплатами. Есть работка, которая мне нравится, хорошо. Ну, вот съехал наконец-то, и отлично. Было бы клево за аренду не платить, вот что я говорил, свое жилье, но пока не до этого. Теперь бы еще от чувства одиночества избавиться, было бы вообще бы прекрасно. Ну да ладно. Поживем, увидим. Все, можешь не отвечать на эти запросы, если ты печатаешь. Я уже выключаюсь. Если что, как-нибудь потом поболтаем. А теперь до какого-то времени до свидания. Чао.